Cause my dreams I'm chasing, got only one chance, I'ma make it. Fighting to the
Alright, real quick, everybody on the couch, if you could go to Facebook or YouTube and share the stream and like it, tell everybody on the couch.
Take it.
And watch your step.
No hesitation when it come to the paper run. Cream make the world go round. I'm trying to save
Watch your step.
Patty cake. I'm dealing with the baker's dozen. Got me feeling like the world better ante up and give me my shine. Cause trust me, this is my time. I've been on my grind since I got stabbed in 05. Never lost focus or plan on me giving up. Just grind harder and my dreams got bigger, bruh. New high, you'll never understand his intelligence. Be on pivot, really account time of irrelevance. Bo Proctor, I could break it down just to say I did, or I could build it up. That's
yo, you gotta watch your step.
Cause I'm a valley dog like Daryl Dawkins. An assassin like Larry Holmes. Drama bull like Rocky.
It's valid, right?
Like I said, it's new high. And nothing could stop this elevation is everything. And I'm all about my progress.
Cause my dreams I'm chasing, got only one chance, I'ma make it. Fighting to the end now, it's my chance to love, just take it. I take it. Take it. I take it. I take it.
Facebook and YouTube.
Try to be brave. Try to be strong. Try to make it there on my own. How can I do this without you there? I get up and I just move on. I'm picking it up by pieces. I'm picking it up by pieces. Cause my
watch your
dreams
step.
I'm chasing, got only one chance, I'ma make it. Fighting to the end now, it's my chance to love, just take it. I take it.
Make it things ain't really how we think.
I take
$1 we call it green. It's cash. It's every single thing around me.
It is. My Denims is playing.
She on my denims. She on my denims. My pockets too strong. I'm ready to kill him. I'm strapping my boots on. You know that we winning. Take a L if you move wrong. Go swim with the fishes. Tell that woman to move on. Cause she on my denims. My pockets too strong. I'm ready to kill him. I'm strapping my boots on. You know that we win it. Take a L if you move wrong. Go swim with the fishes. Tell that woman to move on.
I'm ready to kill him, strapping my boots on. It's time to say goodnight. With this L, you're not gonna move on. So you better start thinking right. I be with ladies, so no, you don't matter. Stop all the talk, cut the chatter. Cause you can get served on a platter. Yeah. I be killing it. There's plenty fish out in the sea. Like, your shorty be breaking me, please. Like, your shorty be wanting the D. Like, your shorty turned into a skis. Like, your shorty just dropped to her knees. Like, your shorty just dropped to her knees. Like, your shorty just dropped to her knees. Like, yeah.
She on my denims. My pockets too strong. I'm ready to kill him. I'm strapping my boots on. You know that we winning. Take a L if you move wrong. Go swim with the fishes. Tell that woman to move on. Cause she on my denims. My pockets too strong. I'm ready to kill him. I'm strapping my boots on. You know that we winning. Take a L if you move wrong. Go swim with the fishes.
Tell that woman to move on.
She feeling my denim, she wanna get in them. She know that I'm winning, she know that my hitters is like that. She wanna come home for the nightcap. One round, send her right back. Got no time for the feelings, my mind on my business. You come for my ends and I might snap. People screaming, I'll fight back. Bo Pro, I don't never lack. Proctavelli, that's young and deadly. You don't wanna test me, better come correctly. See, I'm stepping heavy, every block and wrecking. My style perfected, no, I'm a legend. I could teach a lesson, but you wouldn't catch it. It's new higher never. Yeah.
Geek everywhere that I go, I know I'm the one they desire. Exotic in papers and frontos, spit fire, we taking them higher. Make no mistakes, ducking the jakes, I'm keeping my grass cut. Spidery snake, got me feeling great, I'm showing them mad love. I stay with the visuals, move against me and get critical. Try and see this girl on my D, I see her in a way politely. Sure they make moves, no Spike Lee. Jack in the cake, she let her plate be all on my face, invading my space. No matter the place, she stuck to my waist, cause she on my denims. But my pocket's too strong. She on my denims. My pocket's too strong. I'm ready to kill him. I'm strapping my boots on. You know that we winning. Take a elephant strong. Don't swim with the fishes. Tell that woman to move on. She on my
Never underestimate. Never underestimate. I said never underestimate. Never underestimate.
His or her intentions, I'll never underestimate. I don't take prescriptions, Tuka how I medicate. I jump on the beat and go berserk, that's how I meditate. Wear a suit daily, but I be moving hella weight. Put you on this new HI, we stay fly. Geek that guy, cross that line. White weight, we don't play.
I'm gonna have to run it back. That's my fault. That's my fault.
To the Himalayas. I'm in a big body Chevy with Smith. I'm writing him on my will. I love my brother to death, cause he be ready to kill. Run up on me, I be gripping the steel. I'm chilling your pill, it's me. Kid,
Never underestimate. Never underestimate. I said never underestimate. Never underestimate.
I was trying to some work till I buzz in my line. Most of your kid, I've been knowing that you rhyme. I started up a
Camera on. Mics. 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 11th episode of the DJ Focus Podcast. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Number 11. Okay. We want to welcome y'all here, and in case you've never been, I just want y'all to let y'all know we about to go on a roller coaster ride, okay? There is no topic that is off limits and out of bounds here. I want to pick their brains, and we're going to see just how smart these young men's and women's is here on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make sure you like the live. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, or any one of the others, make sure that you like this live. It is how the app that you on manipulates the algorithm and throws us to the top of everybody's page. You got to make sure you like it. You got to make sure you comment. You got to make sure you engage. If you're a fan of the DJ Focus podcast, you can donate. The Real DJ Focus, TheReal DJ Focus. That's PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. The Real DJ Focus spelled correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our introductions tonight. How do we sound on the live? Is the live clear? Is it coming through good? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into our introductions. And normally we start with the one who needs the introduction, but since you're to my right here, we're going to start with you. Okay? I need your name, your occupation, your relationship status, and your social media. You can plead the fifth on relationship status. Just make sure you speak directly into the mic. Pull it towards you. Yeah, pull it towards you. Yep.
Alright, so my name's
Directly in.
You can hear me?
Yeah, like,
Alright,
that.
Alright. Alright, so my name's Hash. My occupation, I'm a hairstylist in the ABE area. Everybody calls me Kay, so you can find me on everything, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook at Beauty by K Styles. It's KAYSTYLEZ. So, in my occupation, I told you that already.
Right.
My relationship status, I'm taken.
Okay. Shout out to you out there.
Right.
All right. She claiming. Let me stop. Big Low, the one who needs no introduction, but she gonna introduce herself anyway. All right. She wants to start with a shameless plug. Lola.
First and foremost, I just had a recent death, and I'm gonna try my best to stay focused on this podcast.
Okay.
Because I'm really not feeling it, but I'm just here, because I gotta keep going. Rest in peace to my bro, Rello. You feel me? Like,
Rest
hello.
in peace, Rello.
Hello, Rello.
Hello, Rello.
And it's Lola. You can follow me on the gram at Big on Lola. Yeah, so we here.
Big shout out to Hello Rello, your brother. The city, the town, the state, the area, the world lost a real good one with that brother right there. And with that being said, I just want to give a quick moment of silence on the DJ Focus podcast to our brother, her brother, Hello Rello. Ladies and gentlemen, you never know when you're going to go. That's why you got to make sure that you take every single day, live it to the fullest, love those who are around you always. Lola, she's like she said, she's going to come through and hold it down because she's a professional. But we all here for you, Lola. You just let us know if you need a break or anything like that. We got you covered, all right? Next up on the couch, my brother.
It's your boy, Johnny Blaze. You can find me on Facebook at John Cruz, Johnny Blaze. You can find me on Instagram at The Real Johnny Blaze. It's DA Real Johnny Blaze. And yeah, man, the hottest thing out here right now in our town.
Occupation, relationship status.
Well,
I'm trying to skip
my
that.
occupation is New High. Never underestimate his or her intentions. That's the squad we in. That's what I'm fully invested in. There's really nothing else. Like, I'm betting on me. This is it.
So ain't no plan Bs.
Nah, ain't no plan Bs in this, man.
It's just plan A and then plan
It's the only
AA.
way to be successful. I mean, either you keep working for somebody else or you put the work in for yourself.
I know that's right. And well, I'm gonna let the man to your right explain what New High stand for again. Big Bro, the world. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. The leader of the gang, Leonardo, the Red Ranger.
Bo Proctor Valley the Dawn. Bo Proctor on Instagram is BO_Proctor_New High. I'm the CEO of New High Entertainment. New High stands for never underestimate his or her intentions.
I like that. That's tat worthy. This nigga put a tat on that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
Tatted on my neck.
If you look at the logo really breaks down every part of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's the mountains because I'm from the Lehigh Valley. I represent the Lehigh Valley to the fullest. Everybody on my team is from some part of the Lehigh Valley.
Big shout out to the Lehigh Valley.
You know what I mean? The trees represent Penn's Woodlands. You know what I mean? Because we from Pennsylvania at the end of the day. New High is never underestimate his or her intentions. And like I said, you know what I mean? We always trying to find ourselves, so we keep the GPS symbol on top of the intentions. You know what I mean?
That's deep. That's deep. So, I let you get away with it, but relationship status. Yeah.
What happened?
You try to slide on that one.
Man, I got wifey at home. Man.
Okay.
I know she watching this right now. I can't even be low if I wanted to.
And look, we asked relationship status simply because we asked about relationships on this podcast. We have conversations about relationships. So we want the people to know who they talking to. Somebody in a relationship, out of a relationship, somebody with experience, somebody that know what they talking about, or somebody that, you understand what I'm saying? So, Proctor Valley.
What's up with you, King?
Relationship status and social media.
My social media is Bo Proctor on Facebook. You know what I mean? Michael Proctor on Facebook. That's my, you know what I mean, legal name. I own who I am. So, you know what I mean? And Bo Proctor on Instagram and everywhere else you can follow me at. The album just dropped March 19th. It's on all streaming platforms. Legacy Music. Go tap into that. We something special.
I like how you Harlem shaked around that question, though, nigga tap danced around that shit, boy. That was good. Nigga, I would learn how to do that shit, goddamn it, boy. All right. So you plead the fifth.
I'm definitely single, you know what I mean?
Okay, single.
Accent, you know what I mean? Definitely.
Single, ready to mingle. There we go.
You did.
And next to your right, who we got?
Becky Narvaez.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm with New High, so, but you could follow me on any social media platform. So I got an Instagram at becky.narvaez, Narvaez. And I have a TikTok. I actually have 2 TikToks. One is Becky_Narvaez music. So that's where I sing all the cover songs and everything like that. And then I have another TikTok account where you can follow me on. I kind of just post whatever. And then I got, I'm currently working on a clothing brand called Oversize. So you can follow that on any social media platform too at Oversize_2001. So, yeah. Right now, I am currently single, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how you went to that question straight on.
Yeah.
You ain't try to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't Harlem shaking around that one. All right. Big Brett. Oh, I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, you already know it's your boy LB Bread. Don't forget the LB. I'm an artist from New High, obviously. I'm also a cook on the low. You feel me?
Okay.
Relationship status is what it is. And it's whatever. And you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, LB Bread 7, and I'm also on the New High group on Facebook. Y'all can tap into that as well.
Alright, so it is what it is, nigga. You about to get in trouble when you get home, boy.
No, I'm not.
She gonna be like, oh, it is what it is? Really? That's what all I am to you? Is it is what it is?
She started it.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. Alright. Before we get into the questions of the day, I want to ask Becky a couple of questions.
Focus is hot in here, bro.
Hey, yo, my man. Do this next time, like, on the mic. Like, you have to tell everybody, like, this nigga here. And then tell it on the mic. All right, Becky, I got a question for you.
Sure.
You a live musician, right?
Yeah.
And you play how many instruments? I need that turned down. That thing is annoying me.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
It's acting crazy today. How many instruments you play?
I play 2 instruments right now.
2 instruments right now. So you trying to learn more?
I'm trying to learn more, for sure.
That's good. And you write all your own lyrics, your own music, your own all of that.
Yep.
Listen, I am a big fan of this girl right here. I really am. Like, Bo sent me her music. Yeah, let's clap it up. My kids love her music. September repeat. I can't sing it like you. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm a big fan of the music. It's a dope little acoustic, like, you know what I mean, old school / new school vibe. But it's talent. It's pure talent. I just seen you live last week at the Mule, pure talent.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to give you a special shout out for your talent because, you know, it's one thing to write music and write raps and all of that, but when you play a bunch of instruments and you sing, it's a whole nother level of talent, and I respect that. So I just wanted to give cheers to Becky.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to play some of your music. We got a video of you singing the national anthem.
Oh, for real?
Yes,
okay.
At a big baseball stadium.
Yeah.
She's singing the national anthem, and we are going to play that in a little bit. But let's get to our questions of the night, because this is what we're here for. We're here to pick your brains. We are here to pick your brains. I'm going to call an audible real quick for my boy. On the first question, Marquise, I'm going to call an audible real quick, because I wanted to ask this question. And, you know, I think it's not only a question that is informative, but it's a question that will help a lot of people out, young men and young women, when trying to find their way in this navigational plane of relationships, right? All right. So we're going to start right next to my right with Kay, just because you're right here. Okay. What does a woman have to bring to the table in order to have a successful long-term relationship? Women.
The first thing that came to my mind was peace. So I think.
Speak right into the mic, directly into it. Yeah.
All right, you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right. So I think peace is the first thing that came to my mind. I feel like, as women, we are naturally nurturers. So it's just important for us to make a home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the most important thing, because if it's peaceful, everything gonna flow naturally. So I think that's like the most important thing.
So the woman has to be the provider of peace.
Yeah,
she has
the provider of peace for sure.
She has to go out her way to make sure that peace is always in a relationship, always in the household.
I mean, go out her way. No,
not go out her way.
Not go out her way, but yeah, like she's supposed to nurture her man, the home. You know what I'm saying? So that way her man could be a provider, a protector, and bring that to the table. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, I like that question. I like that answer. I'm getting a text saying the audio is scratchy. Is it the FX? Make sure the FX is right. It's off. All right, so Lola, I'm gonna ask you the same question. She said, "Why is Lola in the middle?" All right, we're gonna ask you that same question, Lola. What does a woman need to bring to the relationship to make sure that it's successful in the long term?
I would branch off of what Kay said. Definitely peace. Just give, everything have to be peaceful. I would say communication. I would say compromise. I would just be saying, like, being spontaneous, keeping the relationship going. What else to keep the relationship going?
So
just understanding each other love language, because it's not just the woman's job to make sure everything goes into place. It's also the guy's job to make sure everything goes into place.
Well, that's gonna be my next question.
Oh, okay.
What do a man got to bring?
Moving ahead a little
bit. You moving ahead just a little bit.
Yeah. So.
All right. I like that. I like that answer. I like the spontaneous part, because you constantly gotta, reinvigorate. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want your man to be lusting after others, because you ain't switching it up and keeping it fresh and keeping it shit.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I said that wrong. I'm sorry.
Just
I'm sorry.
keeping him interested in you.
All right. I get that. All right, Brody. Same question. What do you think? And it's good. We're going to get the male's perspective on this now. What do you think a woman got to bring to the table to ensure that she have a long-term, long-lasting relationship?
Well, I feel like it starts with the woman, what type of woman we're talking about at first to begin with, because there's a lot of people, men and women, that we don't even know what love is sometimes. So sometimes to even know somebody's love language, they got to understand what love is to begin with. So sometimes they expecting something from somebody, and they feel like it's not love, but it might be, and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that plays a big part in what they were saying, but they definitely had good points. My main thing, though, will be honesty. Like, if you could tell your partner anything, I'm talking about anything, even if you're going to feel embarrassed, if she's going to feel sad, if you're going to be hurt, whatever it is, as long as you're honest, that right there will make somebody trust you to keep going, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like those two, and definitely God. You guys got to have spirituality in your relationships.
Right. That's right. Clap for God. Shout out to God. Keeping God in the forefront of everything that you do. Word is born.
Yeah, word up.
Even though he deserves more than a clap. Right. But, all right. All right. I like that one. Honesty. That's the key thing I took from what you said. Honesty. I really think
that's a big thing.
That's big. That's big. You got to be able to be honest with somebody and communicate with them if you really want to have a successful relationship. Because if somebody doing some shit you don't like, and eventually you're going to get a pet peeve, you're going to get mad, and every time you see that person do it, you're going to be like, it's going to be the worst thing, as opposed to just saying to them, like, listen, baby, I do not like when you do that dumb shit. Like, please stop it. And then you communicate, you make them better, you make yourselves better, and you be honest about it. I like it a lot. All right, Proctor-Velli. We're going to ask you the same question. What does a woman need to bring to the relationship to make sure that it's a long-term relationship and it don't end in 6 weeks?
Hey, yo, your jungle keep getting at me, bro. I don't even understand
It's alive.
what's really going on.
All right, go ahead, answer the question.
All right, so, truthfully, a woman got to bring to the table the same thing a man bring to the table. It's trust and respect. You feel me? Because any relationship on earth, it don't matter whether it's a friendship, a family relationship, a situation that you're dealing with the opposite sex, like, it doesn't matter. Trust and respect is 2 key factors on anything moving.
Trust and respect, okay. So you piggyback off pretty much what bro said, but then you add the respect.
Nah,
you said honesty.
See, what I'm saying is trust as in, like, all right, trust that your man being honest with you, shorty. You feel me? Trust that when he go out, he not going out to do nothing wrong. Like, trust that. And then respect him for what his aspirations is. You feel me? A lot of times women see it as like they want to be overpowering and steer the relationship in a certain type of way when they feel like they man ain't. No, have trust in that man.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And respect his boundaries, because everybody has boundaries as people. You feel me? A lot of the times, and nowadays in the society that I've been witnessing in life, females want to be savage and they want to, you know what I mean? Like, in my eyes, the tables turn. Females is now more the aggressor.
Right.
You feel me? That's it, like, you making a man into a submissive is not the natural balance of things, and it don't work out.
Right. Okay. Damn, that was deep right there. I like that one.
Never underestimate.
So never underestimate the higher intentions, or his or her intentions. Okay, hold on, let me get that right. All right. Okay. Respect. Okay, trust. I think you hit it spot on. I think that's a big deal. I think trust is key to making sure that any relationship continues. And even when the trust is broken, to be able to, you know,
the respect to get it back.
Exactly, because without those
respect and trust, you need the respect to
That's
get.
Deep.
If I respect you and you broke my trust, and I really respect you, then I'm gonna give you that chance to earn it back.
Right.
Deep down inside, I'm gonna give you that.
That's where the honesty come from.
Damn.
Honest, you get this. It's the respect bringing this whole thing too.
You gotta give him a snap for that one.
Because not a lot of men.
He said the respect. Hey, snaps for that one. Come on now. He said even when the trust is broken, the respect could get it back. That's deep. I like that. I'm gonna get that tatted on my back. Once the trust is broken, the respect is.
This guy.
All right, Becky, the one and only.
Wild.
Yes.
Pull it to you. You don't gotta go up. You can pull the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. It comes to you. Right.
Okay. So I will have to tie off to what Bo said. Trust is a big key. Because I know me, when I used to be in a relationship, that was just one thing that we had to learn. And me, I think a part of it too is humility too.
Right.
Like a woman should have humility and not always have her guards up that, oh, what's he gonna do behind my back? Like,
right.
Oh, now I gotta check his phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. But I think it's just like humility is also a big part, and that's also what's so attractive in a woman is humility.
Right.
That's what a man finds.
Right.
Is that. Right. So that's my thing. I know it's short, but that's what I got to say.
No, but that's fire though. You gotta remain humble. I like that. Humility is everything. Oh, that's deep. I like that. All right. Brad, what you got? What you got for us?
It is what it is.
Nah. Y'all all summed it up like all the way, but being equal. You know what I mean? That's like the number one thing with me. Equal, like, I'm gonna give you an example. If you nitpick with me and I nitpick back with you, but it's more aggression coming from you when I do it, that's not equal. You know what I mean? That's just like you said earlier, my bad, being power, like more power, you know what I mean? Another thing is like 50-50. Everything gotta be 50-50. You know what I mean? It can't be, oh, I'm doing more than you, you doing more than me. It's 50-50. Like, you got a job, I got a job. The bills is 1,000, it's 500.
Like, hold on, what's your 50-50?
50-50. If the bill is $1,000, 500. Straight like that. Hell nah then.
She said, oh hell no.
Nah. That look, the
So
world.
you expect her to pay half of the bills, make sure the house is a home.
We doing that together.
How?
50-50.
What you doing in the home?
That man is a whole chef.
I do whatever.
Sweetheart.
I take care of myself. You understand? I don't need a woman to take care of me.
Like
It's
that's
just
50-50
it's just
to BS. Like 70-30, cool. You feel me? 80-20, cool.
Listen, okay,
but
so
if I could do that by myself. Like I might
okay,
as well, if
cool.
I'm doing 100, you doing 50-50.
Your relationship, overall from 1 to 100, your relationship's been what based off that?
What you mean?
Like 70-30. How many relationships have you been in longer than?
Can
He's saying
can I sharpen that question?
He's saying how successful have your relationships been doing it your way? Basically, that's what he's saying. Damn, disrespectful.
Well, I don't tolerate nothing
That
lower than
nigga just said-
70-30. Like, that's just me though.
Can I interject real quick though?
Go ahead, Bo.
All right, so if you look
I feel like 50-50. That's a broke man sport.
No, it's not. Hold on.
Now, when you're in a marriage, it's already 50-50 though.
All right, so if I'm looking at it like,
all right, so at the same token though, say you're out on the street and your man needs to be your security, right? You're not his security. You can't 50-50 on that. If somebody come and want to fuck both of y'all up, he got to defend y'all.
I'm sorry
but you
to
can't
interrupt,
jump
but
in.
that's a different example.
No, I mean, all right, so that kind of ties back into me saying that. All right,
there's things that you need your man to do, and there's things that a man needs a woman to do.
I'm just saying, like, every nigga need a spine. So therefore, if you out here, we talked about this last podcast, right?
Maybe
about like
podcast
in the
or two
car.
ago.
I listen or whatever, but like if I'm doing 50-50 with you, it's gonna be very hard for me to submit to you. At the end of the day,
Who wants us to submit though?
That's the
thing. Like,
I feel like why? Because like I'm doing 100 by myself right now. So if a nigga come into my situation and he want to do 50-50, I might as well do 100 by myself.
All right, so it should never be competitive like that.
No.
Yeah, it should never be competitive.
All right, so
you mean to tell me you not looking for nobody yourself? Because what if you find somebody that you looking for? All right, so
let me ask this question though. Real quick, because I think I'm going to agree with Lola.
Attitude?
I said not with the attitude. Like,
no, I'm just saying.
Who? No, you don't have an attitude. I'm saying.
I'm saying this her show now. Come on now, don't get kicked off the couch.
No. I'm saying.
No.
70-30. That's what I was saying. Not with.
No. 70-30, not with the attitude. I get what you're saying. But listen,
that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying you have an attitude.
Let me say this.
70-30, I'm on mute.
Let me say this though, real quick. Let me say this real quick though. Hey. Let me say this real quick. I'm going to have to agree with Lola in the sense of it shouldn't be 50-50 financially. But taking that
if she want to work, if it's not that, then she should just stay home while I work. But then no man want a woman that stay home all day. We got to grow together. Like, I'm just saying, if you doing 100 and I'm doing 100, we growing.
Mute him. All right, now that he's muted. Listen, let me say this, please. Come on now. All right, so I would tend to agree with Lola. It shouldn't be 50-50, but I would take that a step further and say that it's also not 50-50 when it comes to the authority and the decision making and the adjudication and the leading. I'll be 70-30. I'll pay the most money, I'll make the most money. I'll take on that endeavor. But also understand that you're going to submit. Also understand that when I say goes, period. Of course, I'm gonna take what you say into consideration because it's your life too, and that's the correct thing to do.
That's where the trust
But
comes.
just understand that the buck stops here.
See,
You think I'm gonna be paying? You think I'm gonna be paying 80% of the bills, and I'm only have 50% of the say? Shit.
I don't feel like
That's
a
why it's all the way
relationship.
around the board.
I don't feel like a relationship could be 50-50 or 70-30, whatever. Like, it's all, the roles are always gonna switch. So I do feel like it should be, you get what I'm saying, like whatever is needed at that time. Sometimes it's going to be 50-50, sometimes it's going to be 70-30, 20-80, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like everything that everybody said, like when you have that humility, when you got the peace in the home, you got the trust, the respect, it's going to flow how it's supposed to flow. So it's not really a measurement to you got to do more, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't believe in that.
I'm not saying that like if my nigga fall off, I'm not there to have his back.
No, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just feel like at the end of the day, like I'm very traditional.
But
like,
is it
you get
traditional
what I'm
as
saying?
financially, or is that in every way?
Traditional,
Like, you want your man to
every
do everything?
aspect. I mean, it's cool if my man want to come home and make a meal, but I choose to just go home and make the meal. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, I'm a hustler. So like, if he out doing whatever, he paying the bills. I that's cool. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather me cook, me clean, or whatever the case may be, or take care of the kids.
So you
in my eyes, that's 50-50. Like
But
that's
okay,
good
but
question.
I'm just saying, I understand
That's a
that,
good
but
question. I'm gonna ask that.
Yeah, nah.
So-
in my eyes, that's busting it down
but most
50-50 though.
men, all right, but most men will want you to work and do all of that, all of them
Independent.
responsibilities.
Nah, if a female want to work, how I feel like I said, females want to take on a more, you know what I mean, like stronger role than what they. All right, so sweetheart, you want to go out there and work? Then that leaves responsibilities at home for me to take care of.
Right.
If we got children, I'm at home with the kids, teaching them the homework and all that.
But
If
just know that
if-
makes you a beta male.
Nah, all right. So listen. All right. Whether that's the case or not, either way around the board, because a real man shouldn't even have insecurities and taking care of his kids.
No, it's not about
a
taking
beta
care of his
male
kids.
aspect.
It's not
You know
about
what I mean?
taking care of his kids.
Now,
Hold on, real quick though, real quick.
No,
I want to say this to you, Bo. It's not. It's not about having, feeling, shameful about taking care of your kids. It's about not
your
feeling.
woman going out to
hold
work.
on. It's about not feeling shameful for not bringing home the bacon. See, you gotta
Can I say
understand. You have to understand. A man should feel a lack of pride if he's not out here providing and protecting.
No, that's a fact.
A man should not. He should not be content with being Mr. Mom. I'm going to make the biscuits, wash the dishes, and yeah, one day when you come home and no, you get your ass out there and get to that chicken. Point blank. Period.
Wait, so are we saying we believe in gender roles?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you?
No.
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Now,
so-
see, I do,
real quick, yes or no?
but if the standard gets broken, listen, I believe in the gender role shit, right?
Okay.
But if the standard gets broken, if the female got a good job and she not willing to leave that job because of her relationship and all that, then sweetheart, you gotta sacrifice certain things. You can't look at me as a beta male because I'm catering to my woman. You feel me? It's a trust thing. It's a respect thing.
She said.
You feel me?
I think the FX.
All the way
Okay.
down.
It's all the way.
But I was basically trying to run off what y'all was saying. I probably forgot now.
Hold on, real quick. I want to ask Kay while you get your point back.
Yeah.
You don't believe in gender roles.
No, I don't.
Explain why.
Well, first and foremost, because a lot of what they would say like womanly things for women to do in the house, like I'm not with that. Like I'm okay with cleaning, everything like that, but as far as like cooking every day, it's like nah, I want to go out, I work too, like I hustle for my money, I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm always working.
Facts.
Like
You want somebody to cook for you.
yeah, like sometimes I want my man to cook for
Facts.
me. Like I don't feel like, but there's some men
That
who
would
will
be the
literally
opposite.
not go in the kitchen because they believe in gender roles, and it'll be like, nah, my woman's supposed to cook for me, and they wait home all day. So that's where it comes into play. Where I feel like no.
Let me ask you a quick question though to that. Do these men who refuse to go in the kitchen, do they wash the car, or take out the trash,
Right.
do the yard,
Probably
fix
not.
the cars,
Yeah.
fix the walls in the house.
Yeah.
So
Probably not.
But this
doesn't
is
that
the
equal
thing.
itself out?
No, because like this is the thing. Like we are not living back in a day where most women were stay-at-home mothers and they didn't have
Facts.
nothing to do. That's where gender roles came into play. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, they was at home because the man was out working. You was raising your kids, cooking, cleaning, doing all the womanly duties that you had to do. But now we in 2023, like women are the top entrepreneurs out right now. Like,
Facts.
so you expect me to
Construction
work
workers.
all day and then come home and
Truck
do
drivers.
gender roles? Nah, I'm not doing that.
Okay, but wait, but
running off of that.
hold on. In the proper paradigm of gender roles, you come home from work, I come home from work. You may have to go cook and whatever the case may be, but a real man does everything man is supposed to do. So I'm not hiring no mechanic, I'm gonna fix the car.
Right.
I'm not hiring a handyman, I'm gonna fix the walls.
Right.
For himself.
It's
I'm not
okay.
hiring, I'm gonna go mow the lawn, I'm gonna go rake the leaves, I'm gonna go
Right.
do the yard work, I'm
Right.
gonna go whatever I need to get done. So, and those tasks end up being harder. Because if you let me say this now, you might not listen. You might come home every night, right? Cook, sometimes we eat out, right?
Right.
Sometimes you make hot dogs and beans and shit is not
Ain't
even.
nobody making
Sometimes
that.
stop acting like y'all fricasseeing every night. Sometimes y'all throw Elio's pizza up in that
Hell
motherfucker,
nah.
in that oven. Sometimes y'all Elio'sing it out. Sometimes we eat out. But then here it is. Oh damn, the alternator done went. I'm underneath that car. I'm underneath that car for 8 goddamn hours.
Right.
Fingers bleeding. All
Okay.
types of extra shit.
Nah, I'm definitely paying a mechanic, bro. Hey,
I'm
yo,
just
Pedro. You got me, bro? You got me?
Sometimes you pay mechanic, but
Heavy.
sometimes we pay the Chinese man, the good chicken wings and fried rice. Nigga, you don't cook every night.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So sometimes I pay the mechanic if it's too hard, and sometimes your ass is gonna pay Domino's. So there we go, we even.
I'm just saying, like,
People come into relationships
It's
with their
hot
own
in
shit
here,
going
bro.
on. Like some people got their own careers going. Like right now, my woman, she went to school to be a nurse aide and all that. So that's what she's pursuing. So I fully support her in any way I got to. If I gotta watch the
Talk
kids
into the
just
mic.
to make sure she gets there. If I gotta give her the whip to make sure she gets there, whatever it is, I make sure she's good, and vice versa. She do the same for me.
Yeah.
So
facts.
that's where 50-50 don't always come in, but we lean on each other.
Yeah.
And that's where we grow and become a power couple. Because now we working on the same.
Trust and respect.
Like sometimes you gotta know when to give, you gotta know when to take. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It gotta
Really,
be,
that's all
it
it
gotta
is.
be equal. It gotta
It'll
be
never be
equal.
70-30 one time and like stay there forever. It'll never.
So let me say this:
Opposite 50-50.
men ain't never gonna be able to have no periods, have no babies, do half the things women do when it come to like the gender role of reproduction, because that's a gender role, right? Like a role that the female plays, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, but we never gonna be able to catch up. So it's like, is there certain things men gonna have that y'all just not gonna be able to catch up, or no, y'all can catch up on everything, but we
Yeah.
just can't catch up to y'all?
I feel like there's certain things that men have that women can't catch up to, like strength. You feel me? But it's all physical characteristics, though. Like for real. Like strength and other things like that. Physical ability. I don't think a woman would ever catch up to a man in that sense. But
I don't know about that one.
yeah, me neither.
nah, bro. Listen. What I mean by this, right? What I mean by this, right, is if you find a woman that match your size and weight, or even a woman that might be a little bit bigger than you, bro, she hit you full force. You know what I mean? It might not do nothing to you at all. You hit her you're laying her out. I don't care. Every time.
Bro, do you know
Every time.
women box? It's
That
women
don't matter.
boxers out here.
And that man boxer that will box with a woman, bro, will put that woman out every time.
So you
A
telling
woman's
me
body go through
you
hella
come
stress during
into
pregnancy.
contact with Carissa Fields, and she ain't putting you out if she hit you?
Maybe want us to work while we was pregnant.
with
First of all, we didn't want y'all to work while y'all was pregnant. Y'all did that with feminism.
No, but in the same token, in the same token, a woman giving birth is one of the most strongest things a human being could go
Word,
through.
that's-
So in the same token, a woman can be like physically stronger than a man. You feel me? So I think it's just limitations on who we are as beings. That
I think that's more endurance of pain rather than
that
strength. But I guess it's the same.
Yeah, I mean, like mentally strong, but endurance of pain. That's my
endure the pain.
Yeah, that's my word. That's my
I
word.
feel like you just can't.
Way more pain. I don't think a man can go through that type of pain that y'all do.
Not at all.
When y'all give birth and make beautiful children, you know what I mean? No, a man can't do that. I don't give a fuck how hard he think he is in the street, how many times he got shot. He ain't harder than that. I'm sorry. I don't.
And every time we do give birth, we risking our lives and the baby lives.
That's a fact.
I ain't gonna lie.
So we always putting ourselves into.
But we risk our lives too every time we step outside.
That's a fact. As a black man in America, that's a fact. That's a super fact.
You feel me? Like
it is.
And back in the day when y'all was at home, where we wanted y'all, traditional men wanted y'all, bro.
You talking about that, right?
No, I'm just saying we're traditional men wanted y'all. Then we even put ourselves in more danger because we was out here hunting and gathering. We was out here doing all types of shit, fighting wars, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't make next question then, yo, Lola. All right, that was good though. Let's give ourselves a round of applause.
That was good. That's good. 20-30 minutes right there.
We're gonna get to our second question before our intermission.
Yeah,
but before we do that, I want y'all to know that we giving out cash apps again. If you the 50th comment, if you are the 100th comment, the 200th comment, the 300th comment, the 400th comment, we send it out a cash app.
You said the 50th comment?
Yes. Go ahead. Argue with your baby mama. Argue with your baby mama in the chat, nigga. I don't care. Shit. That's fine with me. All right. We Gucci.
Crazy.
And we gonna make sure that we get y'all paid. Listen, if you want to donate to the DJ Focus podcast, The Real DJ Focus, TheRealDJ Focus. Big shout out to New High Entertainment for coming through. Big shout out to
Thank you.
by K Styles.
My little cousin.
You're right.
Hey, and I'm currently looking for a female rapper. If there's a female rapper out, never mind.
All right, listen. We're gonna save the. Really? We're gonna save the shameless plugs. Hold up, don't tell nobody, Lola. That we're gonna unveil you in a couple months. We're gonna unveil It's the next Ice Spice. Goddamn it. Shit. Next Cardi B, nigga. All right. So look, what are the? All right. So look, our next topic. We're gonna get to our next topic. And that is respect. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Respect between men and women. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. So who more respectful? Is men more respectful to women, or is women more respectful to men?
Come on now.
We're going to start with Lola.
I think that women are more respectful towards men.
Really?
Yeah.
Women are more respectful towards men.
I feel like as women,
we go that was disrespectful.
Really? I feel like as women, we go an extra mile. Like, to be honest, like if a woman go up to you like, oh, hey, can I get your number or whatever, a nigga could just curve her or whatever. But like, we would be like, okay. And then if a guy asks a female for her number, she'd be like, no. And he like, fuck out of here. You ain't all of that. Do this, do that.
Ain't
like,
nobody talking about Ray and them in the project.
Yeah, all men don't do that. All men don't do that.
I'm just giving an example. That's why some women like, all right, I'm gonna just get this nigga my number and then I'm gonna just block him. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I feel like
our lives be in danger because of that.
That's true.
A lot
but
of females got killed because of that.
I feel like a lot of these women out here don't even have respect for themselves.
Like,
Even
speaking
ask
to the mic.
respect. I am, but I don't think it's
Right
on.
there,
There we
just
go. I feel like there's a lot of women out here that don't have respect for themselves enough to ask respect from another man. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We only treat you how we perceive you, and I feel like that goes anyway. Though it can be any person, just off of first looks. Every day there's racial profiling. Like that, as an example, it goes the same way. I feel like that's just how it is.
You go through racial profiling?
Hell yeah. My dad is black.
He mixed.
But that ain't but
First of all, you know he go through racial profiling. He looked like a 1986.
I didn't been in a courthouse with guns pointed on me because they thought me and my dad was perpetrators. Like I didn't got pulled over for nothing. Like I'm Hispanic too, so
okay.
If they don't even look at me, I'm Puerto Rican. They be like, yo, you're Mexican. If you're dark skinned, you could be Dominican, you could be anybody dark skinned, you're black.
Yeah, fact.
Those are the only two races they see.
That's facts.
So I'm always
That's
an
a
op
fact.
to a cop, or always an op to these other people that
Lola's
don't
trying
live
to
where I
fake.
live.
Lola's trying to
No,
check.
I'm just asking
She's
because
like,
you know,
you
we
a
go
little
light.
light. She said you don't.
I feel like we go through most.
She said you don't got the complexion for the connection, my man.
Not like that. No shade.
Now, one thing I will say is one thing for sure, and two things for certain. At this point, Hispanics and Latinos is getting profiled too. I mean, they maybe not as much as us.
Shit, we right with y'all.
Because if you flip your hair to the back and bend your brim in the front, you might go for
y'all, I'm back.
Billy Washington from Bethlehem. You know what I'm saying? You could play that game. We can't play that game. We be trying to sit up straight and shit.
Shit, me, as soon as they hear
come
my
on,
last
Leroy.
name is over, they be like, Cruz? Oh, yeah, buddy, come on. We got a Mexican. And they be like, come on. I be like, damn.
So I will agree there. But answer the question real quick, though. Who gets more respect? Do women give men more respect or do men give women more respect?
That's deep.
I feel like that's not even you can't even answer that. It's off the person.
But are we talking relationships or are we talking just
Overall,
generally?
I'm talking about generally in American society and the world.
People
who
are
gets more
disrespectful.
respect, males and females? Like, is it more common for male to be respecting females or female to be respecting males? Like, who gets respect?
No, I definitely think if we speaking like generally, it's women. Like we are for sure more respectful than men.
Y'all get more respect.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, females.
So females. So that's what I'm saying.
Give.
So females give more.
Was it get respect?
The question is, does females give more respect to men, or does men give more respect to women?
Okay, yeah.
So
I
you think women give more respect to men
for sure?
Okay, okay. Lola was like,
yeah, you better have answered that. I invited you here, nigga.
Hello.
Damn it.
Testing.
I was by myself last week. Lola was in here flipping. We was talking about feminism. Lola was
All right,
popping
so
me.
I feel the complete opposite. I feel like
I'm sorry.
Not
Go ahead. I need to hear
no
go ahead.
disrespect,
Professor,
you know what I mean, or nothing. But you see how that just played out?
Yeah, it's not facts. That's all.
A man is always tiptoeing around a female's feelings or something. Like I just said, no disrespect to you, just to you know what I mean, show you real life. Like if a female feel disrespected by a man is supposed to, even if a man is just speaking his feelings, like if Kanye West says something like online, you know the backlash you'll get if you downplay a woman nowadays. You feel me? But a woman could downplay herself and be savage and be, you know what I mean, the Cardi B's of the world and all this, that, and the third. And a man will highlight that. And actually, when a woman downplays herself, she gets highlighted and she gets bigged up like as if she's the shit. You feel me? Now when it comes down to
men too, though, in this day and age,
I don't think you
because we be
should
running
use
around like,
Cardi
I'm a
B as
thug, I'm a
an
killer, I'm a
example.
drug, and everything.
no, you're absolutely right.
you.
You're absolutely right.
Thugs and drug dealers get elevated in the hood.
Oh
nigga.
no,
We
that's
rap
just
to them.
that's just how they perceive this shit because there's not a lot of thugs out this month.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a bit.
No, there's a lot of
Yeah,
wannabe
with you.
thugs,
Yo,
bro.
I'ma keep it
Listen,
a-
I
I'ma
can
keep
show
it a
you
whole
a few
bit
on
with you,
Facebook
though.
right now. They're
Keep
from
it a
the
whole
Lehigh
bit with you,
Valley.
though.
Anybody
I
I
don't
know is a
think-
thug on God
I'm gonna
Facebook
keep it a whole
and none
bit
of
with you,
that.
and then I'm
Fake
gonna go to
thug.
Becky real quick. I don't think it's even close. Women get way more respect than men get. It's not even close.
That's
like,
a fact.
we get brought up from the line of scrimmage. Like, don't put your hands on a
Oh,
woman.
yeah, facts.
Don't
But
call
a woman
woman a
can
bitch.
slap the hell out of
Don't
a
you dare
man.
disrespect your
Yeah,
woman.
yeah.
Don't you cheat on your woman.
Facts.
How often y'all hear niggas ain't shit?
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's true.
Cause y'all not.
No, but
I think
nowadays,
that comes with whatever your environment.
Well, I mean, in society, as opposed to bitches ain't shit.
Nah.
yeah, nowadays it flipped. We don't even call women bitches. We don't even call women bitches anymore, bro.
Yeah, you gotta block that joint now.
They not
Facts.
good, but
Like 3 times I just said it. They gonna
Yeah,
have
that
to
was
come
crazy.
3 times, bro. Like,
We're more than
Back in
likely
the
to
day,
get
you heard it a
canceled
lot.
for
Okay,
it,
I'm gonna
though.
have to disagree with you.
Yeah, they
that
made a
bitches
song.
ain't shit
Yeah,
'cause
they
it's
made a whole
song.
song. Yeah.
no, but what I'm saying is, in the times today.
Look, listen. You talk
In the
about
times
platforms.
today.
No, there'll be platforms online of women who can talk shit about men if it was the same way around. See, we have to speak objectively when it comes to this, right? We have to say this, that, to the that happened. But if you go on a woman's platform, they can say whatever they want and they won't get canceled. You'll see a shit.
What's the brother name that got killed? That used to talk about women. He used to talk about women, and he got and he got killed, and they still got backlash on him. Like, oh, that's good for him and all. Oh, my fault, guys. My fault.
The views expressed by the panel are not that of the DJ Focus podcast. 2D LLC, nigga, shit. All right.
But come check out Bo Proctor's thoughts. You know what I mean? Stay tuned.
All right, shameless plugs are after 9 o'clock. All right, Becky. Same question. Who gets more? Do women give men more respect, or do men give women more respect in society, in the world?
It's hard nowadays, to be honest with you. Like, a lot has changed, and so, like, I mean, I don't know. This is a hard question, to be honest, but like, it's just like, it's in the middle at this point.
It's in the middle?
Yeah, for me, honestly, my opinion, it's in the middle.
So men give women just as much respect as women give men in society.
Yeah.
So like, you turn on TV, like, it's common practice for a woman to smack the shit out of a man. Right. How dare you? Psh. Oh no, Lucille.
Heal that trauma.
Let a man smack his woman. The whole movie gonna be about this no good domestic violence. Nigga.
That is not true. They got Chris Sean and Blueface on TV all day. That's not true. And they not canceled. And no.
Nah, but hold up. That little chick retarded. That little chick was retarded. Everybody know that.
Right? You ever see those situations? You ever see those
that's
situations?
What I'm saying. She retarded.
Look,
retarded.
One mic.
So check it out. Y'all ever see those situations where a man and a woman get into a fight? Now the woman might have started it and whatnot. He's trying to hold back, but he decides not to, and she calls the cops. The cops, who are they going to come after first, regardless of who started the fight? The man's going to, regardless of. Exactly. It doesn't matter.
I feel like anybody should have hit nobody.
I wasn't finished. It doesn't matter, because even if they didn't get into a fight and she says he hit her, right? He can't call the cops and say the same thing. She can even switch the situation when the cops are going to see us as the aggressor the whole time.
I feel like when you speak, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I feel like when you speaking like that, like when it comes to authority or the government or anything like that, then yeah, I definitely feel like
wrong again. A man would let's say, for example, all right, so check this out. Let's say, for example, you just see it on the street. The average person walking by is going to see the man as the aggressor. He's not an authority figure. That's what I'm saying. And you see this online all the time.
I keep it all the way at Thou Wow, right? Me personally, if I'm walking down the block and I see a man and a girl beefing and they in physical altercations, I'm definitely defending the woman.
Exactly.
No questions.
Hold up, time out.
No questions. That's just me though. That's just me. Maybe I'm dumb.
They gotta do it on their own.
Maybe I'm dumb. I can't help it. Hey, yo, my man, chill. Don't do that, bro. Bro, don't knock her out, bro. All that. She getting all that energy from me. I'm sorry. Whether she ugly or not.
Whether she's ugly or not.
That's crazy.
I don't believe that. You know, he's super saving home to find things first. How dare you? Leave her alone. Yo, look, let me tell you this. Let me tell you a story, right? My man, I ain't gonna say no names. Yo, look, he came outside the bar. The dude was, he came outside the bar. Dude was tweaking on his girl, popped on her. He jumped in. The girl and the dude jumped in.
I definitely believe it.
Like, bruh. Now look, let me give you a scenario. Let me give you a quick scenario. You in the club. Dude in the club with his girl. He go on her phone. By mistake. She just found out. She screwing his best friend. So now he done dragged the ass out the club. Bitch, right, wrong, indifferent. He done dragged out the club. Now you like, leave her alone. You about to get all of this crazy ass whooping. You about to get the French ass whooping. Who actually got the cheeks?
Yo.
You ain't get the cheeks.
Yo.
You just about to get your ass whooped.
Not on that type time. Like, I mean, like, just like, yo, bro, you know that good Samaritan from the distance. Yo, bro, don't do that. Damn, bro, yo, bro, chill. That type energy, bro. Like, yeah, yo, chill, don't do that. Yo, they coming. Get out of here, bro. They coming. You know what I mean? That energy. Because at the end of the day, nobody really want to see them. Just my respect value, you know what I mean, for a woman, I don't want to see no woman getting her ass.
Don't do it.
Yo, bro,
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you
bro.
this.
Huh?
You ain't never hit a woman
That's
before.
not a regular thing.
He said,
That's crazy how you address it like
abusing
that.
ass off the couch.
Listen.
Get your,
No. Oh God.
Get your Me Too ass off the
Nah,
couch.
on God, right? On God, right?
I heard it, but you tussle with her.
I smacked a woman one time in my life, and she pulled a knife out on me. She tried to cut me. I smacked her one time, and other than that, I never put.
See this?
Yeah, look, you see the respect. I still feel bad. I still feel bad. She said, "As you fucking
no,
should."
because it goes to what he was saying earlier when he was talking that shit, like, oh, men are stronger and shit. So yeah, she thought you was gonna knock her out, so she had to defend herself anyway.
No. Honestly,
no
it
woman
wasn't
should hit a
even like
man
that.
and expect a man not
Facts. I was being attacked. I was being
Anybody in
attacked.
this world.
I was being attacked.
When we hit
It was self-defense.
One mic.
It was self-defense.
Hey, yo, time out. Y'all new here? But when we say one mic, that means one mic. That means let the people talk.
What's going on?
If a female hits you, it's not gonna hurt as bad as a man hitting you.
That's that bullshit.
So that's why I feel like y'all should be on some shit
That
like
is really shit right there.
But that knife would have hurt.
Bullshit right
You know
there.
what I mean? Like,
The fact that
I don't think that's true because that's when the respect
Listen,
line got
We know you
passed.
gonna play those games. We know you gotta
They go
bang
back
on
to
you.
that.
I do, but at the end of the day, if I have to put my hands on you, it's for a reason. I don't
Nah,
like
this
to
should
put
never
my
be a
hands on
reason.
nobody.
there's never a
Look at
reason.
you.
Should never be a
Look at
reason.
them guns. Yo, you pop on me, I'm going 100 miles an hour.
If you respect that man,
Yeah, but like,
if you try to tussle the way I just see the way you put them jaws up,
But you see,
you definitely get
Like,
swung
that's
back
what
on
you
us.
do. Like,
I'm
you gotta
sorry, she
respect
out
me,
here like
motherfucker.
Pacquiao and shit.
that's the point right
Don't
there.
hit me. Just just grab me up.
Oh, that's all she wanted
Nah,
anyway.
you might two-piece a motherfucker on the grab up.
Choked up.
I'm a firm believer that a
turned
man
into
should
something
not.
else.
I'm a
Hey,
firm
check this
believer
out.
a man should never put his hands on a woman
That's a
unless.
fact.
Let me ask y'all a question.
unless-
Nobody should put their hands on nobody.
Right.
Hey yo, I'm a firm believer a man should never put his hands on a woman unless she hits him first or unless she's a stud. Cause if she a stud,
Yo, he is aggravating, yo.
nigga, I'm popping.
Aggie as shit.
Dang,
If she
he
is
got a point
stud,
though.
nah,
just
He
say
got a
you
point.
scrapping.
'Cause now she like,
I don't
just say
care.
something?
He trying to be a
Stud will
stud.
knock you out. They be in the gym.
Just one question.
Yo, stud be in the gym. They
I
be
got a question for y'all.
they be doing pull-ups.
I'm
Look,
dead.
hey yo,
More than me and shit.
hey yo, if I walked up,
blocking
if I walked up to the Rock and I hit that nigga and he hit me back, he knocked me the fuck out. Y'all gonna feel bad?
Hell yeah.
Y'all gonna feel? I hit him first.
I really hate
No.
when niggas fight.
No. That's that bullshit. I hit him first.
I'ma feel bad for you,
Listen,
bro.
answer the question,
No,
right?
it's true.
Listen.
It's true because I don't know what this man gonna
Cause
do.
like when more
Check the
females
repercussions.
fight,
Listen.
like we don't be like, oh, I'm not about to kill
If-
this girl. We just be fighting. Just
I be like,
Yup.
I'll kill this bitch.
you feel me?
Yep, just like that. I heard
Bro,
it.
I'ma feel bad for you, bro.
You guys would feel bad if
Yeah, cause I know the severity.
Listen.
All right, let him ask the question.
I
We all
hit him
gonna
first.
answer it. We all gonna
When
answer
do you
it.
feel bad for the person that hit first for no reason? I walked up to the Rock, right, and I just hit this nigga for no reason. He hit me back, and I'm the one that get knocked out. Why would you feel bad for me?
I feel bad for both
I
of
would feel
y'all.
bad for you
I
'cause
feel
of how
bad
dumb
for the
you are.
Rock.
Y'all some
I feel
bullshit.
bad for the Rock because
Y'all some straight
I feel
bullshit.
bad for the
All
Rock
right,
because he
because
was minding
people
his
real
neck.
start dumbass fights. Nobody feels bad nowadays. Y'all real star fights. Y'all don't sit
No,
there.
this is
y'all
no,
don't-
this is
y'all
real
trying to
me,
make it
though.
up. I don't. That y'all coming up with some real bullshit right now. All right, let's be honest. We're talking about the hood too. The average hood fight, nobody's breaking up. All right, so if my hood looking ass go up to the Rock and hit this nigga and he hits me back, y'all gonna real start that shit. Damn, this nigga just got knocked the fuck out. My point is the fact that if a woman goes up to the Rock and he hits her back, society's not gonna look at that the same way. There's no way possible. A grown ass man can
It
start
took
a
a while
fight
to
with
get
a-
there, but shit, nigga, that's
That's true though. That's true.
That
That's
nigga
true.
was like
That's
3
true.
blocks.
It did not take it. It did not take
Three
a while. It kept
blocks.
cutting me
That's
off.
true.
Can't
At the
fight
end
a
of the
man.
day,
Nobody
don't
cares.
don't put your hand on a woman.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Regardless
that's
of who
true,
started the
100%.
fight.
100%.
Regardless of who
All right,
started the
let's get
fight.
back to the structure of it. Okay, listen. 2 rules that you need to know. One rule is when I say one mic, everybody hush.
Nas, nigga, Nas.
And the second rule is when the DJ have to say yo more than 3 times, everybody hush. All right. Still my show, damn it. I'm trying to bring
Nuha.
some sort of. All right. So look, the question he just asked. Oh no, matter of fact, that was a rhetorical question. All right, because I wanted him to ask all of those questions.
You wanted
All right.
to say something.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, go
So
ahead,
like
Becky.
now that I think about it, I don't think it's like in the middle anymore because it's
Okay,
so
there we
true,
go.
100%. What men, it's true because like yeah, if a man hits a woman, it's gonna look different, 100%. So like I do think that
Men give men.
Yeah.
Men give women more respect.
Exactly.
Than women give
now,
men.
now, this is the thing too. Like, you got a lot of women out here, like, they carry themselves as like, let's say Cardi B, like, something like that. And guys, you know how guys are. Guys are just like they follow that. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's like what comes with it too is like, I'm trying to word it right.
I get you. Take your time, girl.
It's like if you respect yourself enough, and yeah, a man shouldn't be like going over a girl like that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it goes both ways. Like the woman plays with that, and then she complains, "Oh my gosh, why is he looking at me like that?"
Right.
Like, you don't understand how many friends I've had that were girls that's done that.
I think
and
I
it's
know
like,
what she's saying.
look how
She's
you
basically
dressing.
saying it's
And
so
it's like-
bad. The dichotomy between male and female respect is so far that women can actually disrespect themselves and still get.
I swear I said that. I swear I said that.
They can disrespect themselves and still get accolades for it. They can still get.
Exactly, and I think also like when there's an argument between a man and a woman, I think I'm not saying anything is like in a submission way or something like that, but like a woman should know the level she should go to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if she tempts a guy and like kind of I don't know, take advantage of like the law. A man can't hit a woman.
So this is why I heard
Respectfully, I think a woman should know just exactly how far she should
a man
go
can't hit a
and stuff
woman,
like
but a
that.
woman shouldn't be flipping out on a man.
I'm not saying it's right for a man to hit a woman. 100%
So
not.
you're not.
What
But
happens
it's
is
not
it's
at the
right
same
for a
time,
woman
exactly.
to be flaring up.
Exactly.
And using the
There
fact
needs
that
to
a
be a
man
level
can't
of
use her
respect.
as a form to disrespect him.
Right.
See, our physical,
Right.
a man's physical attributes
here go
are his
Beauty
as weapons.
Podcast.
Hold on, listen.
That's right.
So look, while a man physical attributes is a weapon for him, your weapon is your guys talking. You know what I'm saying? Basically able to curse us out. Yeah, you can trigger a dude with what you say. You know what I'm saying?
definitely hurt feelings.
What does that make the man though?
Y'all hurt feelings.
Well,
with
see,
words. Y'all very good
What
at
does that not even what does that make a man? Because you gotta say what does that make a
my fault.
person? Period. Because then you're allowing.
No. What I'm saying, trigger. It's like you guys have that weapon, so you wouldn't be able to beat us with physical. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? So then it's up to him to decide whether or not he attacks back. He can keep taking shit from you, get disrespected the whole time. You guys are still going to expect us not to hit you. Gets that to the third. But yet and still, it's like what you hitting us with, because like I said, you can hit a man's pride, and that's about as hard as getting hit in the stomach for a man by me. You get what I'm saying? And so therefore, you guys' weapon is that. If we choose not to hit you guys, then who's taking the bigger side on it?
But then my question to that is like, so when is the man playing his role as a man? Because I feel like
In what situation,
in that situation, as like if your woman is speaking to you in a manner in which she should not, because I don't agree with that, like, you know what I'm saying? And say you dealing with a woman who dwells more in her masculinity, you know what I'm saying, than her femininity. How do you feel like as a man? Like, what's your role to digress the situation?
In that
You get
situation,
what I'm saying?
if you ask me, in that situation, see, a man can't win in that situation.
Why?
Because he can't overtalk y'all, right? Listen, he can't overtalk y'all, right? Because like I said, that's your weapon. He can't hit you, and so therefore you're never going to come to an agreement. So my answer to him is to walk away. You see,
for me,
And you see, you guys want to keep you would want to keep the argument going, but
no, because where is the lion? If it's a lion and a lioness, when is it that, like, that's the thing that with men that I don't be understanding. Like, you want to be a man and all these other roles and genders and things to do, but now you're saying, oh well, if a woman's talking like this to me, I'm not able as a man. Like, you're
Not
the man.
able.
Now I'm not gonna
See, that's
win
the
this.
thing.
No, hold on. Let me finish my thought real quick. Because I don't get that. I feel like as a man, when you a man and it comes back to the respecting, regardless of you chose that woman, you get what I'm saying? If that's the type of woman that you're dealing with. So you're not able to put your woman in her place, that has something to do with the man because she should know when to be quiet and when to submit. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, very,
so
very
if she's
true.
not doing that, then
Very
the question
true.
comes to
What are you doing?
what are you doing?
Yeah,
that
but-
you chose the
So,
woman like
Can I
but
say
he can
something?
only use
Hold on,
words,
can I
right?
say something?
No, but listen, he can only use words, right? So what is this level that you're referring to that he has to go up to be able to keep
The thing
you,
is,
keep
we
you
all
where you're
grown.
supposed to be at?
So I don't feel like no man, no grown man should have to tell no grown woman where's her place. She should know that. She should know that where that line is.
A woman is
So
always
a man
going
shouldn't
to
have to
test
be
a
like,
man.
don't do that.
See, and that's the problem.
It's in
No, see, and that's the
there.
problem.
No,
That's the problem right there.
A woman is
That's the
naturally
issue.
going to test a man.
That's
That
no,
is in
see,
her nature.
that's the issue.
That is in her
What was your
nature.
question?
But what is your job?
That is the
Your
issue.
job is
No,
to make
no,
To be like,
No.
Exactly.
you
No.
ain't gonna talk to me like
No,
that.
no.
But it's
Let me
your
ask y'all a
job to be
question.
respectful, though.
Let me ask you a question. So you basically saying that like a woman has to be masculine to the point that she has to bring out her masculinity in her man?
No, I don't agree with that. What I'm saying is, if you're dealing with a woman who dwells in her masculinity, that's the type of woman that you chose. You get what I'm
Well,
saying?
see, that's why I goes back to the original question. From my point of view, when it comes to like what a man and woman brings to the table, that's a red flag for a masculine woman.
All right, hold on, bro.
So he shouldn't even be in that relationship in the first place.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Can I say something?
All right, hold on. Before you say that, we gotta get to these live chats because we running.
Oh well, damn.
We running a little late.
Okay.
And we gotta take our
Topics is
intermission.
banging.
But we gotta get in the live chats before we take our intermission. I'm sweating like a slave, fresh off the plantation.
Mac, I need some air, brother.
Like, they just sold me last week for 3 shillings. 3 shillings.
Nah, but that AC
All right,
feel
look.
good though in the corner though.
All right, listen. So let's get to some of the live chats real quick. Quana, she says the stuff men do the stuff you mean that you say men do is not every day. Men don't wash the dishes and all of that every day.
They don't clean. They straighten up. That's a difference.
No, I
That's
clean.
depending on who you dealing with. That's depending on who you dealing
I
with.
take everything out the bathroom.
Listen, that's
Yes.
depending on who you dealing
Talk your
with.
shit. I do the same thing.
supposed to clean.
That's how you supposed to clean. Yeah.
Everything in
gotta
the bathroom,
pick-
put that shit in the bag.
It's called time.
Listen, that's called bad decisions on your
Take the
part.
time to do what you need to do.
I cleaned up. No, you
That's
didn't.
bad
I don't
decisions
think
on your
you
part.
can-
It's your man you
I
picking.
don't think
know
you
what I mean?
can put a cap on disrespect. If you disrespect someone, don't get mad how they react.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Whoever said that.
That's
facts.
a Fendi fact. Who said that?
A-Tone P. Quana, Ted it.
Oh, shout out to Quana's Teddy.
A-Tone P said LB bread Easter is over.
Yo, shout out to you. What's good, bro? Yo, that's not the first person that said to me today, too, but it is what it is. This is regular for me. You feel me?
I can't get to the rest of these comments. Like, they only coming by.
Never underestimate Nuha. Nuha.
Why can't I get to the
Never
rest? Why can't I read all of the comments?
underestimate Nuha. Nuha.
All right, look, we're going to take our quick
Yeah.
break. We're going to get to the comments when we get back. But listen, what I
These
need
are
y'all
her
to do is
intentions.
make sure
I
y'all
never
like the live, share the live, and get on the live chat. We giving out a cash app to the 50th, 100th comment on every social media
Check in,
platform.
check in.
Tap in,
Check
y'all.
in, tap
Let's
in,
go.
support the
Bop.
show, and make sure y'all keep on vibing
Get
with
that
us
cash app
every
money,
Thursday
man.
on the DJ Focus podcast.
Shout
We
out
got
to
2
DJ
more
Focus.
deep topics that we're going to get into. But before we get into that, we're going to take our quick little 10-minute break.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
get a
yeah.
new high video. Can we get a new high video?
Yeah, we got a definite Nuha
My
video.
chance. Grind time.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Stick to my do it yourself. Put
All
that
right,
on. Put
ladies
that
and
on to that. Do
gentlemen,
it yourself.
we be right back
Featuring
on the DJ
FA. You know what I
Focus
mean? Shout out to
podcast.
FA.
Out there, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Focus, come here real quick. Alright, so Instagram, this is set for Facebook and YouTube. Instagram is horizontal. Be vertical.
I stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth. Niggas is fake and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hating. Niggas and bitches got feminine traits. I know I got it, some niggas without it. Circle got smaller, it used to be crowded. I used to count money, now I got it and count it. I'm for the win, I'm going in, beginning to end. My heart's always in. Ain't with the friends, it's me and the Benz. You chasing them trends, I'm chasing the M. I do not dance, no I don't jiggy. I run the city, man, who fucking with me? I do not talk, nigga I front. walk. I walk the walk, I do what I want. See, reason I'm here, this is my year. Tupac Machiavelli, man, I have no fear. True to myself, fuck everyone else. Can't string them along, I play by myself. Me and my word, back to the script. I'm so legit, so I cannot quit. Living with Demi, so shit don't offend me. I move by with Simi, not move by the Trini. I'm chasing the bread, bread don't go to the head. I keep that thing on me, keep one in the head. Move like I'm Tony, so watch how you tread. These niggas is phony, you heard what he said. Back to the basics, back to the bases. If this is a race, then guess where your face is. Straight to the top, feeling the crap. The way I get money, you know I stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, niggas be fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate.
It's clearer than Patron, how I started from the bottom, now I'm sitting on the throne, yeah, I'm on. Started a business on my own, I can teach you I'm a proctor, they won't show you this in school, that's the truth. This ain't a Ferrari, but it's a foreign, no. When it come to the ladies, you know I'm scoring, bro. I ball, use a pupil, nigga, bet that. If I lost it all, guaranteed I'ma bet it back. My vision is clearer than it has ever been. Since 2020, swear I ain't going back. Ganja, hold up, let me roll another doobie. Pass the popcorn, my lifestyle's a fucking
I stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, niggas be fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate.
10 toes, get like 10 bows. Serving early, no French toast. Big weight, no bench though. Touchdown, I'm in the end zone. No Instagram, keep my friends close. Bet to copy that like a tenfold. Been a man like Jigga Man, had bigger grams in my trench coat. Stepping all of my Timbs, balling on them is an understatement. Got my hand all of that rim. Family and some business part of nigga, I don't deal with no fans. Family and some business part, but don't make me say that shit again. Think I'm Dolly, need the FN. I got blends, I got hands. I don't ever wanna tussle. You chose money over fan. That's the reason we don't trust you. Have my little niggas rush you. I don't gotta move a muscle. I was Dolly when I struggle. That's the reason why I hustle.
Stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, these niggas is fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate, and stick to myself, ain't nobody else. All about helping the wealth, niggas be fake, and I can relate. First they be cool, the next they be hate.
Becky Broken? Broken? Is that you?
No, Broken Me?
It says Becky Broken. Is that your song?
Yeah.
Look at me if I can I see me? Luxury isn't mine as long as I'm free. I just want what everyone in the world wants. Humility, that's the key, but I don't got much on in my closet writing music, just wondering where would I be if I didn't dream. I have so much potential, please call me. Are you waiting patiently? Can I just think of something different? I don't wanna wear the glasses 'cause they're broken on me. Can I just think of something different? I don't wanna wear the glasses 'cause they're broken on me. Oh no.
Everything's down.
But I'm so occupied in the fact I don't matter. Wake up with the self-esteem, try to be me. But I have broken me to pieces. Yeah, but I'm so occupied in the fact that I really matter. Wake up with the self-esteem, try to be me. But I have broken me to pieces.
Oh, this is Christine. I don't know her. She's a part of the song you featured for Bo.
Right, yeah, I know that. Oh, that's not. Okay. You're high. You're high.
I told you that it was the best.
I got something to follow.
Shoulder length above the vest. I told you that I was the best. I'm shoulder length above the rest. They gon' carbon copy me to fucking death. Just remember that the valley's all I fucking rep. This is me, ain't no doubt about it. You could trust and believe that I exceed what they call astounding. I'm clipping beats without a fucking malice. When it come to the bars, I push a ton, tell me who is counting. A little birdie told me I was above par, so I won't lose my drive like Tiger, I'm coming strong. Tell me who could talk like this. Get up on the beat, nigga, and moonwalk like Chris. Tuck a weapon if I need to, but I don't really need to. Cause I give love and get love from my people. On any block of boulevard, they all say that the flow is God. Sent from the heavens, so divine how my words are. Tuck a weapon if I need to, but I don't really need to. Cause I get love and get love from my people. On every block of boulevard, they all say that the flow is God. Sent from the heavens, so divine how my words are art. I'm built different, so I talk heavy. And I be in a room full of bosses daily. You are the company you keep. Y'all niggas lost already. If y'all niggas in the house, I'm on top of the building. Word is bomb. I was the kid with a crush. Now I appreciate the haters cause they holding me up. It's all love. Whether you love me or not, I could weather the storm, cause I've been through the block. All I rap is my real life, non-fictional poetry. Niggas with opinions are the ones who don't know me. Most them niggas phony, so I learned to look past them. Cause eyes don't tell lies, half them niggas is cowards before rap. I was on the block, hustling salary from sun up to sundown. Ask the real ones about me, they'll tell me. Cool dude and I stay in my lane, but the games I don't play, come try me if you doubt it. Lyrically, I'm the best, you can rest assured. Anybody thinking nothing, putting pressure to them. Who the best in your eyes, tell them to challenge me. Exactly. Different if you straight life or good kicking this and what you used to. Using this for Bluetooth. Say that, baby, you know your boy is back. If you fuck with me, what's up? Don't do your boy like that. I never changed, just the same me. How you gon' blame me for moving on to better things? Huh? I just did what I was supposed to. I was through with all the lies and decided to go through. Hope you know dude won't do you like I would do. Cause most of these dudes don't move smoother than prostitutes. Oh no, here we go, it's your boy Bo. I see you really took me for a fucking joke. Stars align and they saying I'm the fucking one. Told you I'm going dumb.
It worked last week?
That's what I want to get to.
I see y'all really took me for a fucking joke. Stars align and they saying I'm the fucking one. Told you I'ma go dumb. Came in the game and I'm fucking shit up. Billy giving me game and I'm shaking it up. New high is the wave and I'm throwing it up. Doesn't matter if I'm sober or drunk. Speaking of, put some liquor in my cup and fill it to the rim and maybe you could pass the blunt. Fuck shit up, oh you know it's both. One they hated to love, or maybe they love to hate me, but really it doesn't faze me. I'm telling you I'm amazing. These niggas thought I was playing. Y'all in the presence of greatness, so bow for saying my name. Crock the belly dawn. You in the house, up there. That means I'm higher. New high.
There's wings in the back.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
When he says go, that's right. They don't listen though, John. You go turn the mic off. Don't listen.
My mic been off this whole time.
Nah, you Gucci. It just sounds low because we got a different mic. But on the audio, you're good. I did mute it once.
Oh yeah. I said they knew how was the truth. You doubted me, you ain't believe me. Now you don't know what to do. When I drop the top on the beamer, the valley I'm from is a zoo. Breeding ground for the goblins and demons. They wonder how I made it through. By sticking to what I believe in. 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 Yeah. Sticking to what I believe in. Sticking to what I Sticking to what I believe in. Doing it big for no reason. Ballin' like this is my season. I see you watching cause you in the bleachers. I know you hating off of your demeanor. I make it rain like New Orleans Katrina. I ain't saving no hoe, I ain't FEMA. If you thought that I was, then you tweaking. In the valley, I'm known as the beacon. Bringing light to the whole situation. Mike with the good Billie Jean. You ain't falling in love with you fiending. See, I'm the product of hope. My crew is a squad full of ghosts. You could drown off this wave, hope you know how to float. Man, new high is the truth, that's your show. Said that knew how was the truth. You doubted me, you ain't believe me. Now you don't know what to do. When I drop the top on the beamer, the valley I'm from is a zoo. Breeding ground for the goblins and demons. They wonder how I made it through. By sticking to what I believe in. Real leather jacket and zippers, I'm bad. Winter is over, I'm back in my bag. You thought you was hot, but you not in my class. New high is the label, it's solid's the cash. You wish you was here, but you stayed in the bag. Seeing me something is making you mad. Don't hold no punches and this ain't no jab. Thinking about you, all I can do is laugh. It got charged to the game and I paid off the tab. You got left in the dust, now you dusty and sad. Kept moving sideways like you was a crab until you realized that it's all in your back. Told you that this was the truth. New high is the label and crew. Now you don't know what to do when you see me outside making moves. Yeah, told you the new high was the truth. Alright, cut me right there.
Let's book a flight, let's catch a plane out to the tropics. You looking right, you do your thing, I know you got it, girl. They see it like they go insane, they wanna stop it. The way we move 'em out the way, we out of pocket, girl. We out in Houston and ballin' like I'm a rocket, yeah. Let's hit the city tonight and let's get it poppin', girl. If you wanna get it tonight, then we going shopping, yeah. If I wanna get it, I cop it soon as they drop it, girl. Soon as they drop it. Girl, you got me in the zone, you got me in the zone with you. All I wanna do is get along with you. Let's get on, girl, I wanna go home with you. All I wanna do is get along with you. I guess I'ma need you to give me a minute. I guess I'ma need you to let me just hit it a minute. You sexy, I'm getting up in it. I needed a wife in my life, I'ma live it a minute. You pretty, I get it, so I'ma give in to my feelings. I'm feeling it, I'ma admit it. I gotta give it 150%, I'ma give it cause I've been committed. So I'ma just get it and call it a day. Been with the women and all of them pay. Feeling the different is all I'ma say. It's silly, I really be calling you bae. Ayy, ayy, I get it, they really be all in the way. Ayy, bae, tonight I'ma hit it and girl I'ma stay. It's your vibe and it's your style and I get so high when I see you smile. Let you ride me for a mile cause you be driving me so wild. You know I be on the prowl, but you know how to calm me down. You know I'ma be around cause you know I be in your town. Forget that clown, hit me now and I'm out, baby, I be on the way. She said promise me you coming, she said promise me don't play. I said nah, let's leave today. Let's go fly Montego Bay. So rockin' Sprite on a private flight, everything on me, girl, we gon' pay. Yeah, we gon' pay. Yeah, the mic still coming through. Everything on me. Yeah, I'ma send you a card.
No, yeah. Right now on the break.
Yeah.
Normally,
let's book a flight, let's catch a plane out to the tropics. You looking right, you do your thing, I know you got it, girl. They see it like they go insane, they wanna stop it. The way we move 'em out the way, we out of pocket, girl. We out in Houston and ballin' like I'm a rocket, yeah. Let's hit the city tonight and let's get it poppin', girl. If you wanna get it tonight, then we going shopping, yeah. If I wanna get it, I cop it soon as they drop it, girl. Soon as they drop it. Girl, you got me in love me. I really just need you to tell me you want me. I really just need you to creep and just sit on the beach in the heat where it's sunny. He wanted the money. They wanted my honey, they wanted it from me. But they ain't getting mine, they wanted the dime, I wanted the 20. Ain't it funny when I say let's leave? I'm sure that she gon' come. We acting up, she got me cracking up. My shorty, she so fun. Rises up, let's pack a bag and hit the shore and beach for once. And since I can't stop thinking about it, and I'm sure that she the one. All I wanna do is get along with you. Let's get on, girl. I wanna go home with you. All I wanna do is get along with you.
Yo, Focus. You want me to play another video? Focus. Another video or come back? Yo.
Professor.
You're focused. Focus. You say your Bible?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second half of the DJ Focus podcast. The next topic is it's a little scratchy. They scared of this one, but we gonna ask the goddamn question anyway. Because guess what? It's the DJ Focus podcast, and nothing is off limits. I'm sorry, nothing is off limits. So, our third, they scared of this. Everybody feel like they gonna get canceled for this one. And it's a shame, because you should be able to have an opinion on this without feeling as though, you know, you're going to get canceled for having an opinion on it. Like, you feel me? Be unapologetic about it. All right, so the third topic of the night, gender-affirming surgery
Not
for children. Do you agree with it, and do you not agree with it? All right, look. So the majority of states, except for like 12 of them, you could be a kid and get gender affirming care. Okay, so that's like, you know, hormones. That's like surgery where they, you know what I mean, take your stuff off and all of that. I just need to know from my panel, do you think somebody? We're not saying that it's wrong to get it, but do you think somebody should be 18 before they do it?
Yeah. For sure. I feel like for sure you should be 18 before you do it, because you're just not developed enough as a child. Like, as a child, you could be like, I want to be Superman when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good point.
So it's just like, yeah, wait till you're 18 to do that. That's a bit much for real.
Okay, Lola, what you think?
I'm a psychology major.
Oh, okay.
So it's like your brain don't fully develop until you like 18 to 21. So I feel like you gotta wait it out, because I feel like as teenagers and kids, you go through phases. You get what I'm saying? Like, you like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, but you never tried it. So how would you know you want to change your, you know what I mean, your private area if you never tried a situation? Just because you feel like, oh, I feel like I'm a boy, that don't mean you have to have a, you know what I mean? So I just feel like, just because you feel like you're a girl, that don't mean you need to have a, you know what I mean? So it's like,
shit, yeah, I mean,
yeah, I mean,
and yeah, I mean,
and yeah, I mean,
okay, all right, okay.
So I just really feel like that. Like, no, I'm not going for it, honestly. Like, y'all trying to, I feel like society trying to normalize a lot of BS.
Nah, for real.
And it's not how it works.
Right.
I feel like kids like linger to that because they see it on social media and TV, and you know that can really like mess up your persona of different things.
Right. So. Okay. That was deep. I like it. So we got 2 no's. Gender affirming care for minors. And you go ahead. I'm gonna let you answer.
I feel like anybody, I believe in whatever you want to be. You know, I follow that now with my music. This is what I want to do. So this is, I'm out here doing everything I can to be this. This is what I want. So if that's something you chasing and it fits you, by all means, who am I to tell you any different? You know what I mean? But yeah, go be whatever you want to be. Simple.
Okay, so I want to be a Latin grandmother. And I'm going to go do that. Like,
that's your entitlement. You know what I mean? Who am I to tell you can't be that?
Yo, bro, soon as your son have a kid, you will be a Latin grandmother.
I didn't hear anything you said. I'm sorry. The quiet storm voice is getting me.
Make sure
you go again.
Is it on? Make sure it's on.
Turn it up. All right, so we got 2 no's and a yes. We got 2 no's. You shouldn't be able to have gender affirming care before 18, and then we have 1 yes. You can do whatever you want, including being Santa Claus's reindeer. It's like, no, let me stop.
So what makes you so comfortable to say believe whatever you want to believe, though? Like, that's the thing. You normalizing it, and it's not right.
Nah, but
if you're born a certain way, God put you on this earth to be that way.
At the same token, the people that believe that ain't telling you how you should live your life. They just trying to live theirs. So you're telling them how to live. I think they should do what they want to do. It's
Are you religious?
I am religious.
So what did God say?
Well, my beliefs isn't your beliefs, though.
Look,
so can I answer?
Let
me ask you a question real quick.
Crazy.
So do you believe that? Okay, like you said, they're not trying to. Hold on, you said they're not trying to. Listen though, you said they're.
That's testimony.
I got a question.
My bad, go ahead.
You said they're not trying to keep you from being what you're trying to be, but so we shouldn't be able to keep them from being what they're trying to be. Okay.
We might think it's crazy. There's people out here who think I'm crazy for chasing what I.
But my question is, do you think that like the medical associations or whatever that charge like $100,000 for this, do you think they got? Do you think they got a vested interest?
All right. Do you have kids?
I do have kids.
And what you have?
I have 3 boys.
All right. So if one of your boys said, "Oh, Daddy, I want to be a girl," how would you feel about that?
Then I would just have to accept what it is, no matter the pain I feel. Yeah.
So if you want to change his privacy, you will be with that.
If he's old enough to make that decision on his own, then he can do it.
Wait,
so
under my supervision,
what's the age?
You think they should wait till they 18?
No, I think anybody should do what they want. But what I believe in and what I do with my kids is something different. When he's old enough, he can do. That's what he decides.
She asked how you would feel about that though, and you said you wouldn't feel no type of way. Then you said regardless of the pain you feel in your heart.
Legally, I can't tell him.
So you would feel pain?
I would though, yeah.
So that's how you would feel about it then?
No,
you would feel pain.
I would feel pain because
that's the answer to Lola's question.
It's just something I wouldn't be able to understand, but I would have to learn how to
speak
figure
into the
myself
mic because you're gonna be tight.
That's it. But how I live my life shouldn't determine how he should live his neither.
So look, right?
Alright, Bo, we gonna ask you the same question.
So look, right? How I feel?
Gender affirming
that's
surgeries.
True. That might be true.
For minors, because they can't hear them, they can only hear us. Gender affirming surgery for minors. Do you believe in or just gender affirming care? Do you think that it's a good thing? You think it should be individual decisions? You think
for minors?
Like, what do you think about it?
All right, so how I feel is, first and foremost, Nuha, never underestimate his or her intentions.
Mute him. Mute this one.
Nah, listen.
Next shameless plug, I'm muting you.
Real shit. It's not a shameless plug. It's really the intellect behind what I'm saying. Everybody got their, like Johnny was just saying. Everybody got their own thing, right? Everybody got their own way of feeling, own way of looking at it. So Nuha, never underestimate his or her intentions. To each his own. You feel me? But in the same token, how I feel is that there's a bunch of fucking scientists trying to play God and convincing the mass population that it's okay for the scientists to play God. And they're comparing science with religion, and they're trying to make it an even playing field. And I'm not okay with that. But to each his own. You know what I mean?
So
I don't.
Does that go for children too? Because
no,
like,
it goes like this.
Because listen, the kid might real quick. The kid might say, "Oh, I want to fly," And then you be like, yo, go to the roof, nigga,
No.
to each his own shit.
No, it goes like this. It goes like this. Hold on, Johnny. Hold on, Johnny.
My son thought he was.
Peace, Johnny.
If he's talking about he can fly,
Johnny, let me speak.
One mic. One mic at a time.
Let me speak. Peace.
I understand you, but we gonna let you go.
Right? So what I'm saying is, right, to each his own. I really feel like a family is a family, a household is a household. A mother and a father makes decisions for their children up until they're 18. Period. That's how I feel. Now, if a mother and a father feel like the child is able to make decisions for themselves, to each his own. I'm not able to judge nobody else's.
You just contradicted
Listen,
yourself, though.
no. Listen to what. Hold on, focus. Let me finish my thought, bro.
Let
Let me finish my thought. I'm not able to judge nobody else's household, bro. If you and your wife decide that it's okay for your son to feel how he feel, to each his own, bro. I'm not here to judge you, bro.
But
You know what I
real
mean?
quick, I got a quick question to that. You just said if the parents, because the parents got to sign off on the surgery, right? And the parents have to believe that this child really believes this. So at the end of the day, is it the child's decision or the parents' decision at the end of the day? Like,
Is
how
that the
can it
question?
really be my decision if my father has to sign off on it?
No, I mean, is
Like,
that the
only at
question?
18
Because is that the question? Because then it becomes the same question for jobs. Because I remember a time when I was 15, I had to get emancipated, bro. You feel me? Just to be able to work.
Yeah,
and I
working
remember
for,
taking my mother to
working
the.
for
No.
the Gap is
Hold
not the same as
on. Give me a
cutting your
Give me a
breast
second though. Give me a second
Or-
because the way you're putting it, the way you just put it, is that. Yeah, I mean, is it really your decision? Now, it was my decision that I really wanted to go get a job. My mother had to back that decision. You feel me? So I really firmly feel like it was my decision. So if your little one, you know what I mean, really feels a certain way and they sit down with you and they tell you like, yo, I really feel like this, but it's up to you to back it. No matter whether it's playing basketball, being a musician, changing sex, it's up to your kid and it's up to you and your
I'm gonna
household.
let you talk real quick, but I think my only pushback on that would be getting a job is something everybody has to do.
Has to?
At 15?
Nah, at 15,
No,
nah.
I'm talking about. What I'm saying is this, real quick, and then you can go. In the eventuality of life, everybody has. Bo. In the eventuality of life, everybody got to get a job. Everybody does not have to have gender affirming surgery. So if your mother tells you, look, I'm going to be behind you getting a job, it's because that's a path you're going to have to take anyway. And we want to prepare you for life. That's what much different than saying, I'm just going to acquiesce to all of your feelings. And if you feel like this one day, I'm going to allow you to physically change yourself for the rest of your life based upon how you feel today in this moment, even though we know feelings change and feelings evolve.
Yeah.
If Bruce did
So
it.
go ahead.
Wait.
I'm gonna let her go.
I just want to say, like, I love how compassionate and empathetic you guys are to this topic. I love that, especially you guys being men. But I'm so through, honestly, I really am, with society right now, where we make things so acceptable when we know right from wrong. And we have like this thing now, and I think it has a lot to do with social media, the internet, and stuff like that, where it's just like, oh yeah, to each his own. If that person does it, it's okay. Everybody could just have their own opinions and thoughts and feelings, and we have to respect it. No, I feel like that's such bullshit. Like, we know right from wrong. We know like there's a guideline, and if you saying that you spiritual, whatever that may be, whatever is in your household, it's like we need to come back to that time where it was like when your grandma friend saw you outside and she like, hey, what you over there? You know you ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Where's the community? Yeah, like where's the community? It's so much of right now where people are just like, oh, that's just let them do their own thing. They're out here just shooting up schools and doing all this weird shit, and that's just regular. It's like, no, like when you see something, you say something, and it's a lot of people that's not saying anything anymore. We just accepting so much. So I don't agree with that.
At the end of the day,
I just feel like this. At the end of the day, like, since everybody normalizing certain things, people think that it's okay. It's not okay to be changing your gender before you're fucking 18. Because people go through phases. It's not okay for people to be going around shooting up schools. That's not okay. Like, I just feel like since it's normalized, That's why people think it's okay. It's not all right.
Right.
Like, if you're born a certain way, it's okay if you be like, all right, you know what, mom, I like men, I like, you know, I'm bisexual, Okay, cool. But y'all giving options to change your whole gender? That's crazy. To fit in.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's not about fitting in. It's all about standing out. And that's the problem right there.
So they say that, I think it's like the suicide rate amongst like transgenders is like 86%. That they 86% of transgenders.
You know why they want to change their body?
To commit suicide.
Because they want to fit in.
So with that being in mind,
no offense,
my question then becomes: do you think, because there's a whole, movement out here saying that these gender affirming surgeries are going to stop the suicides? Like, do you think that the suicide rates amongst transgender is as a result of them getting or not getting surgery?
You know why people be doing...
I feel like...
I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like this. The reason why someone want to transition or whatever is because of childhood trauma. That's what it really is. Their environment. It's not because you were born this way. You learned this.
Okay.
That's how I feel personally. You learned this. You didn't come out the womb and say, "Oh yeah, I'm a girl and you're a boy." No, you learned this.
I agree.
You learned this from social media. You learned this from your environment.
You keep talking from a
TV.
perspective from a person who doesn't feel like they want to be trans though.
Well,
like you gotta understand, we're not talking about how you feel. We talking about how they feel. So that's why they're doing it. You're not getting it.
You know why they want to be trans? Because they want to fit in and they want to feel complete.
Yeah, but how could you say that if you're not trans?
I understand that though, but this is what my outlook is. This is psychology shit.
Yeah, that's my point. So check it out. The name of it is called gender dysphoria. Heard of it?
Yeah.
No one's heard. Yeah.
Gender
dysphoria. All right, so it's basically a mental illness, where the person feels though they should be in the opposite gender's body. And what's happening is that the medical professionals are using this as a way to basically say this mental illness needs to be fixed. The problem is that the one of the first options that they're offering to fix this mental illness is with surgery. A surgery that basically causes the removal of body parts on minors. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to gender dysphoria, they're dealing with, I guess, kids who are on the brink of suicide, and that's what they mean by save lives. It's like most of these people that they're having, I guess you would say, testifying for it after they go through. It's like, if I didn't go through this surgery, I don't know where I would be, and they're referring to the fact that they would have killed themselves. So that's when it comes to question is like, because I don't agree with it, right? Because that's when it comes to question, like, we still have mental illnesses out here. We have schizophrenia, we have multiple personality disorder, and so I'm saying, why do we have to take away a person's body part as a now? This is under the age of 18. I have no objection to someone that's over the age. You get what I'm saying? But we're taking away your body part. And the fact of the matter is, a kid can't go out and drink legally. A kid can't go to war. A kid can't. They can't work in the workforce legally. But yet, and still, we're going to allow them and justify them being able to remove a body part.
And a lot of them who are getting this surgery under the ages of 18 are getting older and regretting that they got this surgery.
Unfortunately, it's a small percentage though. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a small percentage of them actually coming out, and which is why the justification is a lot greater, because a lot of them are saying that it saved my life and this, that, to the third. There's still hospitals advocating for it. There's stipulations where they'll be like, you have to be 18 years of older for this one, for the male one, but for the female one, you can remove your breast at the age of 15 or with a parent guardian. However, I disagree with that too. There's some cases where actually the doctors can go over the parent's head and just take the word of the child, and that's the problem there. That's when the government wants to intervene, because of the fact that basically these parents sometimes don't even have a choice. And I find that really messed up. I'm like,
that's grimy.
Yeah, because
honestly, I feel like this when they do
when
they do the surgeries, they said that people lose their minds because of that.
Sometimes, yeah.
And the thing about it is though, like, I just feel like if you feel like you're a female, you know what I mean, you could portray yourself as a drag queen.
Which most of them say they born this way.
Yeah, but it's just like, I feel like it's just becoming too much, and everybody just normalizing the shit, and it's not okay at all. Because in the 1990s, you was not doing all of that. Now, since it's 2000, it's okay to do it. No, it's not okay. I feel like, me personally, it's not okay at all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think I kind of agree with you. Look,
it's disgusting.
You can do whatever you want to do once you over the age of 18, but that don't mean I gotta agree with it or think it's right or think that it's the correct behavior. Like, you got a lot of people who cut themselves. You got a lot of people who cut themselves. Right? And everybody, if I seen you cutting yourself, we all unanimously gonna say he got a problem. He need to stop. We're not gonna be like, but it's his life and that's how he feels. And he feels as though he can cut himself and it's okay because we're gonna say, yo, that's troubling behavior. You need to stop that shit or you won't hurt yourself. You understand what I'm saying? We're not gonna coddle your behavior if your behavior is a detriment to yourself.
No, but we're talking about other people and what they do.
Speaking of
what I do for me is what I do for me and mine. What other people do is not my job to tell them what they can and cannot be, what they want to do.
Yeah, but that don't mean you can't fundamentally disagree with it.
That don't affect what I got going on. Disrespect what I got going on, and that's it.
I can't tell you to not go rob a bank, but that don't mean robbing banks ain't wrong or that I agree with the practice of robbing banks or that you aren't morally corrupt for robbing banks. You just chose to do it.
And check this out, as far as kids go,
it's different from if I felt like doing it.
And as far as, can I ask
you a question? I felt like screwing my man's wife. So what? Just because I felt like doing it don't mean it was right.
But look,
it don't mean that.
On the minor part, right? The fact that they're underage and this is why I see they're not supposed to be able to make certain decisions. If they get in trouble with the law for majority of the part, they're not even charged the same way an adult is. You get what I'm saying? So why give them that decision to be able to cut off a part? You giving them?
That's what I'm saying. Until they're 18.
Until they're 18.
I can't do nothing by law. I can punish my son. I can do whatever it is. Not saying I do if he was. I'm just saying, I can do whatever I can to keep him from being that way.
Gotta be
or be around another boy that he might like. I could keep him away from him his whole life.
But
that would never change how he felt.
No, not at all. And you see, that's why the argument is in sexual preference.
I don't know. I kind of disagree with that. I think if you just see your son's doing some feminine shit and you be like, it's okay.
You can try your best
do anything you
to
want.
do whatever it is for your kids, but they gonna do what they want to do.
Hold on. I believe that if you be like, if you see your son, say he's 6, 7, he playing with Barbie dolls, whatever the case may be, you be like, yo, look, I don't think that if you train him against that, like say he's doing something, you be like, yo, hold up. You know what I mean?
Like Kevin Hart said,
this learned behavior. So he learned that sachet he was doing from a Beyonce video or watching his mother or watching somebody, he learned that. So now it's about him learning the other side of things. I think if you don't let him know, like,
but why did he find interest in Beyonce that way? And when I was looking at her, I wasn't looking at her like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. It's all to his feeling.
Hold on, Johnny.
Not based off what I feel.
Johnny, you're getting into a whole new topic, which is nature versus nurture. That's what they're trying to say. You feel me? Their stance on it is basically it's learned, and they said this several times in the conversation. It's something that's learned. That's their stance on it. Your stance basically is what you're saying is it's nature. You feel me? It's not your person to judge where nature is coming from. If that person naturally feel like that, it's not your thing to judge. Their thing is that they're coming from a standpoint of it's a learning process. Like you watch your mother and you're like you've been around women all your life and now you starting to feel like that. So they feel like being around a man for a little bit will change your heart to that. Like it won't make you feel like that. That's their stance on it. Now, like I say again,
females and exhibit female behavior. Then when he does get into adolescence and start experience sexual urges, he gonna go towards.
It's gonna turn doing it behind my back instead of right in front of me.
Going to, oh, Johnny, he's so cute. You don't think so?
I mean
potentially.
I really feel like. I really feel like this. Like it's another new hot situation. You know what I mean? Like you can never underestimate because at the end of the day,
I'm starting to love New High more and more.
I dig it.
This shit is for everything.
Yes.
That's New High. Let's
one more time, y'all. One more time. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, it's a nature. It's a natural thing. Like it's a natural selection. I have family members that I know they don't. Yeah, I don't know about the whole sex change thing. You know what I mean? But I know family members that is extra thorough to be a female. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or extra soft to be a dude type situation. And I feel like it was a nature thing. You feel me? I don't.
It was a nature thing, not a nurture thing.
I feel like from the womb. You know what I mean? It was already embedded in them. It was already pre-wired in there.
I gotta get that name Becky. She a dude.
Did you have?
She a dude. We call her him and everything.
Do you have conversations with these people to have like understanding of?
Yes, like I said.
Of why, like you know what I'm saying, and they felt like, yo, I was just born this way.
Yeah, no, like I said, I have family members, and these is family members. It's people that's very close to me.
I understand.
You know what I mean? So when I'm saying that, I'm saying from a perspective of like a little cousin, like, and I look up to you. You taught me how to fight, type shit, and I know that that's just you, like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, it is what it is.
So you
type
feel
shit.
like naturally, if I'm born a woman and I'm naturally supposed to dwell in my feminine essence, that I naturally didn't grow up in that feminine essence, and I naturally was born masculine. That's what you're trying to say.
See, I'm
I'm asking.
I'm gonna give you an answer.
Real quick, like,
all right.
before I get your answer. Because
Before she
as
smoke you with
speaking,
her response.
no, stop.
Like, nah.
But because as speaking from someone who, like, you know, I've dealt with women. Like, I love women. I think they're beautiful. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm real with myself, I was the first girl born with 7 uncles and 1 mother. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I didn't have no aunt. So naturally, I was around men, which made me masculine, but I was not born that way. You get what I'm saying? I was raised around men, and it made me more masculine. So even when I'm with a man, it was like I had to learn to dwell in my feminine essence because I wasn't raised that way. You get what I'm saying? And as speaking to, you know, as a person who's dealt with women, a lot of people that are in that community, for sure, and it's a fact, have dealt with trauma that have made them feel like they don't even want to know what's on that other side. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I don't know if I really agree with saying that
I would say real quick. I agree with her in the sense of the trauma, and I would slightly disagree with you in saying that it was natural. I think that every person behavior you can trace back to some sort of traumatic experience.
Yes.
Like, we was all born with that optimism of I'm gonna be tough and do what I want, but something scared you, whatever it was, and that thing shaped your behavior, and it made you timid, it made you afraid, it made you want to go into a shell. You understand what I'm saying? And for other people, you know, something shaped them and seen the exact opposite. Like, I know siblings that's like, yo, my older brother's shy as hell, but because he's so shy, I'ma not be shy. You understand what I'm saying? It's like that experience of him being shy, that traumatic experience of watching him, you know, bitch up in front of the crowd or her, you know what I'm saying, keeps me from doing that. You know what I'm saying? So you can always go back to some traumatic experience and see how it shaped your
Every
behavior.
action has a reaction.
Me personally, it is. Like, me personally, like, a lot of people would think that I'm masculine because, like, I don't know, like, how aggressive I am. But the reason why is because I play basketball. And the reason why is because I always hang out with dudes. So that's why I would be masculine. I hear what they talk about. I see what they do.
Right.
So
do you feel like a dude?
Who?
You.
Hey, yo, chill out.
Chanel, you better.
Nah, you don't
I
feel
mean,
like
at
a
the end
dude.
of the day,
That's
no. I wouldn't say I feel like a dude, but as in my personality, it's definitely a dude. Like, I
She
like
got
to be a
scars
girl
on
to
her
girl.
All right, so look, right?
Feel me?
Listen,
Fighting.
this is. Can I express my point of view on that?
Focus
All right, so
no.
how I feel is that, yeah, me, I'm a very spiritual person. I feel like every human being in existence is naturally born with feminine and masculine energies. You feel me? Now, how much of the balance depends on nature and nurture. That's my perspective on it. You know? So I look at it like yeah, the things you went through, you could have been around 7 men, you know what I mean? You could have been playing basketball, you know what I mean? Or you could have been the dude that was raised around 6 women. Right. You know what I mean? Or you could have been the dude that was on the swim team that personally niggas like, you know what I mean? We gonna look at it like, nigga, you soft. You shave your legs and all that, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's all depends.
Because I shave. It's like, no, sorry.
You shave your legs, bro. You shave.
Nigga, my shit carried in some bitch.
Sidebar.
I'm a thug, nigga.
Sidebar.
I don't know that.
Sidebar. I rap better than you, bro. And I don't care who say what. I'm just saying out the no, fuck that. Bro, I rap better than you. You know what I mean? I heard you nice.
F that on the DJ Focus podcast. Mute him. Alright, so look, we're gonna get back to
I wanna hear your point.
Yo, I love this.
Alright, LB Bread. No, I wanna hear Becky what she gotta say about that. Oh no.
So,
Becky, go ahead.
Could you say the question again?
Right. The question is, we done went all the way off topic.
Yeah.
If you had 35 cents and 20 cents you spent on the
That's a lot.
Stop making shit up. 2 trains left Nevada going 70 miles an hour. Alright. Gender affirming surgery for children. Did we get to you on that?
No.
Alright, so let's talk about it. And I should say gender affirming care, because it's not just surgery, it's also like hormone shots, puberty blockers, all of this type of stuff. Anything that alters the natural flow of what you would naturally be, even though Bo thinks it's natural for you to not be natural. Alright, go.
So I will have to agree
stop coming at my neck, bro.
I will have to agree with these 2 ladies right here. I strongly believe that it is not, well, I strongly know that it is not, it should not be at all. Like, you should wait until you're 18 to be an adult and do your thing and stuff like that. But I think a lot of people, especially kids in high school and kids in elementary school, like, they're teaching kids, like, in public schools, they're teaching kids, or they're bringing, like, sexual things in books, and they're showing it to kids, right? And there's a certain, before, when I was growing up, there was a certain age you had to be in order to learn about, you know, physical health and stuff like that, the male, the female. But now, with like no choice, these parents don't really have a say. If it's in a public school, they bring in all these stuff to a public school for kids to read, like it's a little storybook about sexual things and stuff like that. And you can see how many parents are so upset about this, because I'm just gonna say majority of people know it's like wrong. Let's just not bring religion into this. I'm a Christian. I grew up a Christian. I grew up in a very strict Christian household, you can say. But yeah, I grew up, you know, learning that, you know, male and female is different. But at the same time, even if I wasn't a religious person, like, just knowing biologically how you were born is how you are. Nowadays they trying to put she, you know, it's like
they, them, there.
Yeah.
Thou art shalt not.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like, there's like, I feel like there's no say anymore for people to have, you know, their rightful opinion on these things. You know what I'm saying? People are being shut down and stuff like that.
I agree with you there. It's like,
if
I would call you a they, them, and a there, it's like, that's cool. But if I say you shouldn't be a they, them, and a there, it's like you attack me. Yeah. Just as right as they can have an opinion, we can have an opinion. If the whole point of it is respect me as I am and who I am and what I believe, so that should go to the other side too. If you believe in, you know, one man, one woman, or men and whatever, heterosexual, you should be respected as much as the next person should be respected for believing in what they believe in, whether you think it's right or wrong, right? Right. All right, we getting into it. All right, it's 10:11 already.
You ain't getting nothing.
Oh, go ahead, go.
To go back to what she was saying earlier, because she got raised by you said what, your dad and 6 uncles.
Oh, that was me.
That was you, okay.
Yeah.
So I got raised by my grandmother and my 5 aunts. I met my dad when I was 22, you feel me? So I can relate to what you're saying. So I don't think it's nature. I think it's the way you are raised in the environment you are raised in for you to have that type of mindset.
Can I speak on that? So, and this goes back. It's about your environment, and this is why you cook. You know what I'm saying?
And you clean.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
clean and stuff like that because you saw a woman doing it.
I was raised well.
Yeah,
That's basically
You
what
don't
it
think
is.
he's a girl though?
No, he doesn't think he's a girl, but some people go to extreme where they feel like
Yeah,
they're.
yeah. You right. You right. That's I said that's you. That's not
That-
nature. That's what you believe.
And I think that goes to what you were saying when it comes to now, like, all right, cool. We already established that it comes a lot with how you nurture something, and it's not natural. Like, it's really not natural. Like, can we just admit that part for real?
I don't think
Because,
it's
like, come
natural.
on. All right. So yeah, like,
Yeah,
it's not natural. You get what I'm saying? And it's nurturing. But then when it becomes the I think I'm a girl, I think I'm a boy, now that becomes a psychological thing. Because if I walked around and said I think that I'm a fairy, and that's who I want to be,
Yep.
everybody would look at me and think that I'm delusional.
Yep.
You're not. You wouldn't believe
Just like
me.
how they.
I'm a dad.
I'm walking around and I'm a fairy.
If you say you a fairy, I say I see your wings, boo boo. I see you.
Yo, what's crazy is listen, right?
Hey, guess
Stacey.
what? I identify as Little Dirk.
No, listen. Let me say one thing, right?
I identify as Little Dirk, so now you're gonna respect me as Dirkio.
If I don't know if y'all
And
ever
that's
seen this,
it.
right?
You heard
Stacey
that.
Dash, right? I say like a year, maybe like in between like 7 to a year. After DMX died, I got on TikTok and was like, I didn't know DMX was dead. That's crazy.
You sound like DMX a little bit.
No, I'm just saying that's crazy because like you put yourself in the, like she said, you put yourself in that mind frame to feel that man was still here, knowing that he was gone.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's nurture. It's nurture. The way you are in life.
Still rap better than
is the way you was brought up
we'll see.
as a kid.
All right.
That's how I feel.
All right. We squirreled the juice out of that topic. Let's give ourselves a round of applause for that topic. I'm going to teach each and every one of y'all how to make shorts. It's so easy. You use 2 apps. You can literally find yourself the most smartest thing you said tonight, and just use these 2 apps and create all the shorts you want. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. No. That's not the app you use to make shorts.
I know what you're talking about.
It's 2 different apps. And I'm putting you on. I ain't gonna tell everybody because everybody don't deserve this knowledge and these jewels. I might use it for evil. Alright. So look, we're gonna get into our final topic of the night, and we're gonna make it quick. We trying to stick to our 2 hours, 8 to 10, but we always end up going overboard. But it's all good.
There's New High in the building, baby.
It's all good because with all the platforms that we're on, 2-3 hours, you gonna see us. So if you see us, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you watch it right now, hit that like button. Go ahead, throw a comment on there. Go ahead and share it, whatever you want to do. All right? We here to help y'all, so we need y'all here to help us. All right, our final topic of the night. Oh shit, we gotta check the chats first. Hold on.
Check the chats. Holla at the people that's hollering at us.
Oh, my phone's dead.
And while we waiting, go check that Legacy album out right now.
It's definitely
Everybody gets one shameless plug while we getting the Facebook up. Shameless plug, go.
Shout out to Focus for having New High on the
Oh,
show.
he plugged me. I appreciate you. Becky, shameless plug, go.
What's that?
Shameless plug. Plug something with no shame.
Oh, Oversized, my shirt company.
Okay, shameless plug. Under 5 seconds.
Under 5 seconds? Alright,
You're
I
done.
got.
That was 5 seconds. Alright, go ahead.
Motherfucker.
Plug,
Hey, yo, alright, shameless plug. John Blaze, Becky Narvaez, Christina Evans, Leafy Bread. And there's still more on the way. Mugga, shout out to Mugga. Mugga on the beat.
What about the 5th member? Folk High.
Oh, alright. Focus and Miss Lady Lola.
Alright, Johnny Blaze. Shameless plug.
Legacy music out now. Catch my solo album coming out August 15th.
Oh, we gotta ring the alarm. This is a separate drop, bro.
Check that out. It's gonna be on
Squad,
all
bro.
platforms.
Heard
And we
that.
all performing tomorrow. Come check us out at the Iron Mule.
What?
We'll be throwing it down.
Yeah.
My shameless plug is shout out to my
Shout out to my bro Rello. Hello.
Rello. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Ain't nothing shameful about that plug,
I
but
know, like, I don't know.
Hey,
But
and
I'm
they
here.
turning it up for him all weekend,
I'm
right?
here.
we
You
turning
know
up
what
for
I
him
mean?
all weekend.
All weekend. Hello,
All weekend.
Rello. You know what I
All
mean? They
weekend.
turning up.
To infinity.
Secret Lounge,
To
right?
infinity.
Right.
Alright.
Heard that. I already know.
And
You
the
know what I mean? I'm
And the
loopy.
brunch. We turning up
I'm
for him at the
loopy.
brunch too.
So, alright, I'm not even going to that. Go
Yeah, we going. Alright. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Everybody, come get your hair done at Beauty by K Styles on all platforms.
Hey, shameless plug.
My next
Professor.
style, you'll see by her. You know what I mean?
DJ
Heard
Focus
that.
Podcast. Shout
DJ,
out.
hey.
I rap
Subscribe,
better than
like. Come on, let's get those views up.
All right, my shameless plug is come down to Focus Hair Studio, come down to the Focus event parties, come to the DJ Focus podcast. Focus, nigga. All right, aka the Lord, Folk Lord. All right, last question of the night. Here we go. This is the deepest one, and since we got some black men, we got 4.5 black men on this.
Nah, he a
I am
whole black
dying
man.
right now.
He a whole
inside.
black man. Don't do him like that.
4 and 3
Like I know,
quarters.
no, I know his father.
No, I'm playing.
He a whole black
I'm
man.
playing.
Johnny, one of the realest. Shout out to the Seal, y'all. If you know, you
Alright,
know.
So look, we're gonna start with LB Bread. The topic is the absence of fathers in the black community. In your opinion, what's the number one reason black kids have very little contact with their fathers growing up?
Well, my personal opinion, because I'm going through that right now, the mother.
Woo!
And that's just it. That's just it. Like,
Okay.
Nothing else. That's what it is. That's really what it is. It ain't me. It's the mother. I want to take her for the week. You can have her. The day comes, she's doing something else. You feel me? Like it's.
So it's a mom.
Yeah. You feel me?
All right.
That's
All
exactly
right.
what it is.
Becky?
It's not. It's good. It is what it is.
No
comment.
No comment.
She said she gonna leave this one alone.
She said, "You know what?
I want to talk about it."
Yeah, I definitely
go ahead,
have a different point of view from
Bo.
you, bro.
No, you know what? Let's go to K.
Oh,
Let's
wait,
go to K.
what?
Cause no, we went male, female.
All right.
We'll go male,
Okay.
female.
Okay.
I love my black men, support black men don't cheat, all that good stuff. I love it. I'm never going to sit on any platform and bash them because no, I think they need a lot of uplifting. I hate your response. It sucked ass. I hate the and I hate your response because I hear it so much. So I understand it, but I understand it. I understand what you're saying. My thing to that is that you have rights. Y'all fight for anything else. You fight for your mans. You go out there, risk your life for your mans. You out here, you going to jail for your mans, for the streets, for your hood, for your block. Fight for your kids. You have rights. Like, I understand women do a lot sometimes, but once again, it goes back to that's who we chose. But you have rights and you can fight for your kids. So I think it's absolutely no reason why you're not able to be in your kid's life, regardless if the mother is being very persistent on being a fool, because at the end of the day it only hurts the child. And I think a lot of black men give up way too early with not pursuing the fight for their kids.
So you think it's the mothers, you think it's the fathers. That was just two good arguments.
Okay.
We're gonna go to
I can't say no to that.
I want to say I definitely disagree with both of you guys. You feel me? I think it's a design. If you look at the design from the other side of the fence, I'm gonna say this to be polite. You know what I mean? But if you look at it from the other side of the fence, the sons is taught, yo, go fight for your country, be in the army, be all you can be. You feel me? And then they leave the household. But also, the sons is also taught, build your family, grow a family. The woman is supposed to take care of the household. This is America. This is where we live. This is the real world we live in. You know what I mean? And the woman is taught on the vice versa, take care of your husband, take care of your children, take care of your household. Stand behind your husband as he goes fight for your country. Whether that be going to earn the bread for the family, or whether that be going to be military man or whatever the case may be, on the streets trying to go get that bag, and you end up getting locked up. Real life takes hold of everybody in every circumstance. But at the end of the day, this is what America teaches us. And once the father does go off and does pursue what he's supposed to pursue, you know what I mean, which is being a worker or being a military personnel or whatever the case may be, then the mother got to fend for herself. And Uncle Sam, which is what they used to say, which was a political cartoon that they used, but in real life, it's the government taking control, and now it's, hey, lean on me. I know your man is out taking care of what he got to take care of, and lean on me now. You know what I mean? And then in the meantime, it causes resentment between the household. Now the woman feels like, yo, while you out there doing God knows what, I'm in here taking care of the house, and I'm the provider, and I'm da-da-da-da. It's all a government-built program for us to spend our energy, our time and our energy. Never underestimate his or her intentions. I keep telling y'all that.
All right, so we got one for the mom, one for the dad,
I
one
was
for the
just giving my
government.
perspective. I can't speak for
Lola,
others.
it's on you. We got one for the mom, one for the dad, one for the government. Is the reason why black fathers is absent. Lola, what do you believe the number one reason black fathers are absent?
I think it's the father's fault, because like, you could put in that effort, and it's the reason why a female gonna act the way she act is because of the father. So if you stepping up, being a father, buying clothes or taking time with your kid, it shouldn't be no conflict. But if you're not doing that, that give a woman every right to feel like, damn, this nigga ain't even stepping up. I'm asking this nigga for $50 a week. Let me go to child support, or she'll take the bare minimum from you. And the fact that niggas don't even be trying to be in their kids' lives. So that's why we have to take the financial route, because y'all don't want to do shit. But y'all want to go out and party, finesse these other bitches, and do all this extra shit.
Wear red and white
and
jewelry.
I always say this.
Work at Chick-fil-A.
If a nigga, if a nigga is not loyal towards his kid, he's not loyal to nobody. Whether you ask for that kid or not, this kid did not ask to be here, but the kid is here. So that's your responsibility to take care of the kid. You get my drift or no?
Okay. I definitely. So we got two for the men.
I feel like the men. I feel like the men.
You.
Yeah, but see, the thing is,
hold on.
Go ahead.
Before we go,
personal experience.
We got two for men. Niggas ain't shit.
That's not true.
We got one for the woman.
Ain't shit.
Hoes ain't shit.
Nah, I never said she wasn't shit. She's a great
and
mom.
then we have a no comment
it's just she's got
and
so
one
much
for the
hatred
government.
towards me. That's
Professor,
what she wants to do. That's what I was trying to say.
Uncle Sam ain't shit. Say it.
Oh, one for the government. Uncle Sam ain't shit. I wish I would have came up with that myself. That was clever. Fuck.
I wish I came up with that.
Edit that out and act like I came up with it myself. Edit his part out. All right. Professor, what do you think?
All right.
He about to do statistics and shit.
Yeah. Lola hates
statistics.
All right.
Yo, but
to spin off of what he said, yeah.
Facts.
It's like, all right. So spinning off of what he said, right?
Yeah, we coming with some.
It's spinning off of what he said. Yeah, whatever. All right. Spinning off of what he said, it's like the way the government works. It's not supposed to work the way as though you guys are okay with each other. So if you're in a relationship and whatnot, and you don't have to deal with the government, the child support and single life and all of that, then it's a whole different story. But being as though the government has a system in place for, the men to be out of the household while the women are getting all of the gain, you're supposed to be with each other, because the government makes money off of these things. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so like, because let's pay, for example, if a man's not paying child support, he goes to jail. So when he goes to jail, the government gets paid off of that as well. And if he is paying child support, then they get a percentage of that. And if he's not, you guys are still getting paid, but so is he. You get what I'm saying? It's not supposed to work to whereas though. So yes, so when I agree, right? It's on the father right? And then it's on the mother too.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be. It's supposed to act that way. You guys, it's really hard to ever come up with a real agreement when the two parents are single and they have to take care of a kid.
One mic, one conversation.
You heard me? It's really hard. The government knows that. Check it, bro. You're going to die in this rap battle, okay? So we'll get to that. All right, don't worry about it. We will get to it. But what I'm saying is, it's supposed to work. Like you guys are supposed to work against each other. That's the way that the government makes money. And so I blame all three. I blame all three because the number one thing is awareness. And so we ask y'all this question because, you know, the majority of women will first say the father, right? While the men will say the mother. And only he said the government.
Right.
You get that's a small percentage because he was aware of shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's okay to be aware because when we're blaming each other, we have no choice. Yeah, it's my fault and it's her fault because who's the child going to blame? Both of y'all. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, we're fighting against each other and it's supposed to be that way. We never come to an agreement after we break up. You get what I'm saying? That's a really small percentage of people who are actually able to do that. All right, since we're broken up, let's co-parent. You get what I'm saying? It goes. But you see, it's a disagreement on both sides.
I feel like it's some, but I also want to say like
one mic.
I feel like
one mic.
I love your response, and I totally agree with it. At the same time, I think the only issue that I had, it's not even an issue. I would just say it's true. It comes to the awareness of something. So I think it's a time where it's we already know how the government plays its part, and we already know how this whole system is set up.
That's my issue. We don't.
Yeah, some. So
very small percentage.
Yeah, a very small percentage.
But whether
so I
we
think
know the government does
though.
it, or the mom does it, or the dad does it, we still got to place blame on who's primary. Like, it don't matter if we know. The question is, who doing it?
So so to go back to that, I think it's about choices, right? Like, you got to take accountability for the choices that you make, whether that's you being a mom who's making it hard for a father, or whether that's you being a father who's giving up early.
Sometimes it's both at the same time.
Say this is my opinion on the matter. It's the government's fault first, the mama's fault second, and the dad's fault last. And this is why. The government has a vested interest in breaking up the black family. They literally have been doing it for mad years.
Cause that's what y'all relying on. Let's stop relying on the government, and they won't have no say.
I'm not talking about
who's relying on the government.
Excuse me. I'm not talking about relying on the government. What I'm talking about is the government's involvement to destabilizing the black family and taking the father out the household. They literally incentivize father absence via the welfare system.
I agree.
They told you could get not only welfare, but Section 8, food stamps, cash benefits, and child support by getting your fathers out the house. That's why.
And that's the women y'all chose to bear children with.
No, it's not that we. It's not about the
You know what incentive is?
Hold on, let me finish.
Well, that's vice versa then.
No, let me finish.
If that's the case.
Let me finish. Can I finish?
Time reveals.
Can I finish, sir? Can I finish, sir? Sir.
Yes.
All right, because I've been letting all y'all talk.
Finish, baby.
All right. I want to have one mic and one conversation.
All right, I got it.
And then I'm going to have y'all opinion on this. So I feel as though, like I said, the government first and then the female second. And this is why. Because the government is using the female against they men, right? The government is telling the female, not only could you choose whether or not you want to have the baby, but then you want to choose whether or not you put your man on child support. You want to choose whether or not he get locked up. You want to choose whether or not all of that. So they putting the ball in your court. So a lot of women is using the system against their men. Like, you feel what I'm saying? They be like, yo, look, I know you gonna get locked up. I know you gonna, or I know I could. So now they gonna use it against the man. So that's why I put the man last, because in this day and age, it's like, first of all, I just told you I ain't want to have no kids, but you had them anyway. And when I told you I did want to have kids, you
use protection.
You had an abortion.
Use protection. Condoms. Buy condoms.
It's $50 for that one draw. You know what I mean?
And I can say the same thing to you. Use birth control.
That's absolutely right. If I don't want to get pregnant, I'm gonna make sure you wrapped up.
Let's take birth control and contraceptives out of it.
I don't need to take birth control. Wrap it up.
Let's take birth controls and contraceptives out of it. I can use condoms. You can use Plan B, Mirena, birth control pills. Like you got 100 different. All I got is condoms, nigga. Like you got everything.
No,
so my one condom. Hold up. My condoms and abstinence. You got condoms, abstinence, and 100 different types of birth controls, right? So now you saying to me like, so I done told you, look, I don't want no child, I don't want da-da-da. And then you like, yo, listen, use protection. Even though I didn't use protection, I didn't take birth control, I didn't take a Plan B, I didn't do none of that.
Right.
So let's take birth control out of it.
Okay.
You can use protection, I can use protection.
Right.
Why is it that you could decide to have a baby?
It's my body.
Okay, well then it's my body. I should have to pay for that
You
little
shouldn't
nigga
nut
for
in
20
anything
years.
that you don't want to have children
You shouldn't let me nut in you.
Nah.
Alright, wait.
The decision became mine. It became my decision.
You shouldn't let me nut in you.
It became my when you.
Hold up. Let's hear Becky. She been wanting to talk.
I got something
Go ahead, go.
This is gonna be a little harsh, but a man shouldn't like finish. You know what I'm saying?
A man shouldn't finish?
Nah.
Oh, you mean a man? Okay. That's a Christian way of saying.
Listen, you shouldn't go.
Not even religious.
If you shouldn't go in it.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
no religion.
hold on, that's what she's saying. I feel like this,
A man
right?
shouldn't go in it.
I feel like this.
Both of
y'all. No. Listen.
I agree with you too.
Hold on.
I
On the
agree
nice
with you.
side of what he's saying, right? Because he put it in a very harsh tone.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna say is this, right? So. A female knows. I don't care what y'all say in
And
the
you
world.
know too.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I know if I don't got one on, you know what I mean? And I'm diving deep and I'm going in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know what it feel like. You know what it feel like too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Soon as I splash, you know what it feel like.
Right.
You know what just happened.
Right.
You know girls know as when a man's about to climax.
Right.
You feel me? That he's about to climax.
No, a man knows that.
A man knows that, but a girl knows that as well. Don't let them tell you no otherwise, bro.
They do.
They'll be able to be like, "Oh, bro, what you doing?" It happened before. Listen, watch them laugh. No, watch them laugh. Yeah, I will.
That's because you turn into Freaky Jason. If you turn into Freaky Jason at the end, yeah, girl. Yeah, of course she gonna know.
Nah. They know. Listen. They know. It's something about a man's anatomy, like bruh.
Another thing.
They
all
know.
I'm saying is
They know.
Like he's saying,
It's
but a
all
woman
both of
knows
Don't
who she
blame the
wants to lay down with unprotected when she first look at him. Just like a man knows the same thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's no other way around it. So at the end of the day, if you get pregnant, it's both of y'all fault because you're the woman and I didn't rape you.
Yeah.
So you allowed me to have sex with you with no condom.
Exactly.
And I allowed myself to have sex with you without no condom either.
Right.
So it's both our fault. Fuck it.
It's your fault.
How?
It's both
Because at the end of the day,
If you give somebody
thought
something,
you
they
asked me how.
decide if they want to keep it.
No, he was saying hi in Indian.
I'm gonna answer how. Now, men. First of all, 1 in 3 men are virgins or ain't had sex in a year. When I tell you that it's hard out here for a pimp, niggas not getting coochie because they want to. You have to pay for it, have game, have something. Women can
That's
get
a
it
fact.
whenever they want.
That's
Men,
a fact. Super fact.
I would have to agree with you.
okay.
I'm mad you got mad like say that again.
So-
Say that again. Oh.
Wait, let him
Say that again, Lee.
I would have to agree.
So because it's a woman is the one who's deciding and men gotta jump through hoops. When you finally allow me to get in some or it falls into my laps, it's hard to tell a man to say, well, you shouldn't have took it the one time this whole year.
Back out.
This one time. So now you want to tell a man, hold up. Now you want to put it all on the man. Like, yeah, you shouldn't have did it. You should have used a condom. Well, how about this?
I was starving.
I'm not going inside your body. I was starving, first of all. But how about this? I'll take it one better. I'm not going inside your body. You're going inside mine. I mean, you know what I mean. I'm seeing from a woman's perspective.
2023. Pull this out, mine.
Let's flip that around.
Flip it ASAP. Because you just got a little wild with big girl.
I'm saying that's what a woman is saying. A woman is saying, you know what I meant, you motherfuckers. 36. Nah, Julio.
That was not really spicy.
I'm not going inside. Listen, I'm not going inside. If you're not coming inside my body, I'm going inside yours. I'm going inside yours. If I go inside your house right now, nigga, you got to let me in. I'm knocking, motherfucker. Like, hold up. If I was to go inside, somebody was to come inside my barbershop, I had to let them in. Somebody was to come inside my car, you got to let them in. I'm going inside you. You got to let me in. If you let a weirdo in your house, it's your fault. You let a stranger in your house, it's your fault. At the end of the day, you got to screen who you let in your temple. So, yes, it is your fault. Up and above everybody else's. Then not only did you decide to let this man in your temple, but you also decided to not make him wear a condom because you the hoe. Stop. Y'all do it all the time.
You decided.
Y'all do it because y'all don't want to look like hoes on the first date. No. You could definitely tell him no, when he ain't wearing a condom. Then you not only can you tell him no, but you can also tell yourself, yes, I'm going to do birth control. I'm going to do a Plan B. I'm going to do Mirena. I'm going to do IUD. I'm going to do all of that. So you skip the birth control, you skip the Plan B, you let him inside you don't make him wear a condom, you do all of that, and then you like.
And then you gave the precious.
You knew
and then you gave the precious gift of your life force. You gave the precious gift of your life force. You gave me that. So yeah, I let you in, and then you gave me the precious gift of your life force.
It's my life, sweetheart.
Of course,
so hold on. If you're off what you're saying, one mic.
You gave it to me.
We're going on a different topic right now.
So it's your life force that you decided. So yes, all the things that he's saying, I agree with. Yeah, she decided to lay down. She decided to let you in. She decided all these great, magnificent things, right? And then you decided to do what you did, and you gave somebody something. If you give me a present, you can't ask me to give it back if I don't want to.
I'm about to make everybody put their
That's not right. That's not right. Now it's my choice because you gave it to me.
How I feel is that
it's not
like,
your choice to give it to you. I gave it to you. It's our choice.
Yeah,
that's my baby inside you.
It's my body.
Hold on, wait.
My mama don't count.
According to what you're saying,
my brother don't count.
To do with your body.
One second. According to what you're saying, Miss Lady, right? So my precious life force, right? Off of that, I should have some. I'm not saying all because I agree with what you're saying, but just for the sake of the argument, you know what I mean?
Right.
I still feel like my precious life force, I should have some say so over.
Yeah.
So if I did select you, like say I selected this beautiful young lady, like, all right, listen, I'm gonna take that risk. I'm gonna shoot it all the way up. Boo. The club shot up. Stupid. It's over. You know what I mean? And she decides to get rid of what was conceived, then I don't have no say so. As a man, literally we have no say so. Morally, we should like not say nothing about it. You feel me? It's a lot behind that. But in the same token, like I feel like we should.
Do you know what type of father you will be?
Yes, because I am a wonderful father.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
Beautiful daughters.
Us as females, we don't know that.
So you shouldn't let him inside you.
Mommy gonna be either.
No, but you shouldn't let him inside you if you don't know this man.
If you took that chance,
that's
to allow me inside of you.
I didn't know her.
Without
like,
a condom,
like,
then
I don't know you.
I might
so
feel
why you
the
let
same
me inside
way
your most intimate
and
private
take that
parts?
chance.
Raw dog.
I think it goes both ways, to be honest.
Bareback.
I do think it goes both ways, but at the same time,
hold on, let Becky talk.
I do think it goes both ways, but at the same time, like, you know, if a majority of, like, well, you know what, half of men out here don't want to have children. And then when they find out, oh, you know, my girl or someone I just met and I had a one-night stand with, they find out that they're expecting, right? But sometimes it just, like, you know, all the time, a lot of times they're like, oh my gosh, you're having a baby, what am I going to do now, and stuff like that.
I disagree.
And it's like,
I think 80% of men...
Yeah, but that's you.
Look. Like I said, majority of men are either virgins or haven't. 1 in 3 men are virgins or haven't had sex in the last year.
That's why I said half.
Listen, 80% of men are low value. 80% of women are chasing the top 20% of men. So those lower 80% of men is trying to get y'all pregnant. These niggas ain't had sex in them. ever. They like, yo, as soon as they get inside, I'm a nut in this. I'm gonna get her pregnant tonight because I want to keep her.
And I don't even think men
so
think
a lot
like
of
that.
men don't even think like that. Like,
I don't think men
it's
think
just the
like
men
that,
God
but
checks, the high value men. Because we got options. I don't want no have no baby by you. Because I got a relationship over here and I got these other girls over there.
Listen,
I got options.
I don't think.
A dog is a high value.
Nah, I don't think. Hold on. I don't think that your perspective, because I've seen the vice versa in life, bro, where it be the high value niggas. You know what I mean? Where they feel like they just want 10 babies. You dig? Like, and they out to get 10 babies. You feel me? Yeah. But then in the vice versa, I met the humble dude that really don't, you know what I mean? He don't get all that, but he focused on his business. So he really ain't worried about having no kid. Like a 23-year-old that he working on college and going to school, he ain't trying to have no kid. That's gonna fuck his whole game plan up. I met those, bro. So you can't even put a stigma on that. You could just say life is life. Never underestimate, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, okay. Kinda, maybe. Lola blowing my shit right now, cause she.
I'm not, yo. Don't do that. Not on
tight.
live. Not on live.
Oh, she about to get you. She about to
Go
get
ahead.
you.
We about to finish this off. Come on.
She tired.
mad
It's
at
been
everybody.
2 hours and a half, bro.
Alright, so look, we're gonna get final thoughts from everybody.
I rap
We gonna
better
start with
than this
Lola.
guy, Professor.
We're gonna start with Lola. Since she all upset.
I am very upset.
I can
because
tell.
you trying to call me out and I don't like that.
Nah, trying to call you out.
You are. You already know my situation, what I'm going through right now. So.
How am I calling you out? I'm not calling you out at all.
Chill. Anyway,
It's all love in the building.
It is.
Focus Studios. You know what I mean? Focus
I
Podcast.
love her
We
to the
live.
bottom of my heart.
You know what I mean?
You gotta be engaged. You on TV.
YouTube. But it's still the same. But just just do what you want to do. I don't believe in kids getting sex change
At all.
under the age of 18.
Never mind.
I love I love everybody, but I just can't go for that. Also, I feel like it's the father's fault that don't want to be in a kid's life.
She had to throw that one in
Because
government.
it's never the government, because it's your choice. You blame it on the government, that make it an excuse.
Well, why you take my choices away?
Wait, what? Why what?
The government do got some blame though, but I
They
see
got
what you're
some
saying.
blame, but it's not
You
all
gotta
the
be able to
blame.
work around that.
Because if you know, black people are very strong.
Right.
But if you show one weakness, then you're gonna continue to be weak. If you keep doing excuses out there, you're gonna keep doing excuses. If you're gonna keep lying, you're gonna keep lying. You feel me? People gonna do what you allow them to do. But anyway, it's just accountability. Like just do what you have to do as a parent. Also, shout out to my bro Rello. Hello. I gotta throw that in
I
there.
can tell it's a lot of
It shit eat me up inside, but I'm gonna continue to, do what I gotta do. I love everybody.
And we love
you.
you.
If watching this, I love y'all. And just add me on the gram, big on Lola, and that's about it.
Big shout out to Lola for coming through here and toughing it out with us.
I really thugged it out, y'all.
Her brother just passed. And she going through it. So we
I'm gonna go cry in the car.
Yeah, we're gonna let her cry in the car, and I'm sorry, I came at you.
That's all right.
I love you. Give me a hug.
I'm not
that's my
gonna
sis
punch.
right there.
Yeah.
That's my sis. But it's all good. Big shout out to Hello Rello though, your brother though, for just being who he was. The response he got from everybody out here. I didn't know him personally, but I know the response he got from everybody out here. He was a special
Let's
dude.
dance
Somebody
forever.
that was loved.
Let's
you feel
dance
what I'm saying?
forever.
Like, so everybody go
Hello,
turn up at
Rello.
Secrets this week for my boy Rello and
And
at
make
the
sure you
brunch.
cop a shirt from Desire. What is it? Desire. KC. Light Skin Flight.
Light Skin Flight.
Light Skin Fly. I'm sorry.
Fly.
I'm a
Let's
little.
dance forever.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
We losing a lot of people. So at the end of the day, you just got to make sure that you love those that, and cherish those that are around you while they're here, because you never know when they're going to be going, and that's when it's going to hurt the most. All right, we got LB Bread next, nigga. Oh. All right, final thought. Let's go to the professor. Final thought.
Okay. What? You really do want this work, don't you? All right. So I guess back on black fathers being out of the household. I guess blame. It's like I said, blame is to be put on both sides. And like what I was saying is basically, if you know, we were more aware, I guess, because we don't really have that knowledge, honestly. And that was the question at hand. If like most people like only knew of the negative stigma against black fathers, or like how much are you guys aware of the advantages that the government uses or that they gain from the black fathers being out of the household? You know, it's definitely a bigger picture than the single dude that you're coming at, you know, which, like I said, 100 accountability on him, 100%, you know, because you have to be there for your kids. However, as far as that concept go, it's definitely a profit for them. It's a big profit. And so when you're inside of these situations and you're disagreeing over and over again, just keep in mind that that's exactly what they want. And that's why the most humble person who's helping you out would say what's in the best interest for the child. You guys stop thinking about yourselves when you say that, you know? Like, there'll be situations where the mom would ask more than what she can give. I mean, more than what she needs, or the dad is not giving enough at all, you know? And that's accountability on both sides. Right. But when you take a look at it as a whole, you can say, all right, honestly, what is just needed for the kid? You just take out your own selfish ability. Let me see. I disagree with the surgeries. Just wait till you're 18. That's all. That conversation wasn't an objection necessarily to sexual gender. I know that we dove into, like, what if it was your kid that was doing this, that, to the third, in which it's like I said earlier, it's a mental illness, and I think that you can counsel your kid. You don't have to necessarily go to surgery. Your kid's going to make whatever decision they decide to once they turn 18, but it's also up to you to guide them. You get what I'm saying? And if you know something is between right or wrong, you can help them. You're not going to be able to change their decision once they're past 18, but they have 18 years of learning, or whatever age they just start to, you know, it can be 10 years old. It's a learned behavior, you know, sexual preference. There really is an agenda, you know, to teach this stuff to kids, which is a shame because we don't teach heterosexualism. You know, we just teach sexual education in general, but now they have a whole agenda just to teach, you know, gender ideology and.
If it wasn't an idea, nobody would even be thinking of it.
Yeah, that's why. Because the way I see it is like kids are kids, right? So even when we was earlier trying to put on labels as well, this boy might be a little feminine, or this girl might be masculine. You know, at the end of the day, those are traits, but that doesn't determine how the kid's going to be when they're older. Right. If you ask me, I think that changes. I think sometimes that's a phase. I think sometimes maybe it's a boy just playing with dolls because he's interested in the toy itself, you know. But we as society put the label on it. We decide, and sometimes, you know, remember he said that's trauma. Maybe that's where they learned it from as well. That one instance where the kid was like, is this is a girl thing because the parent said something, or this is a boy thing because the parent said something. They had an issue with it, and then that kind of maybe turned like, maybe this is what I am, you know. That's why, and that's why I don't feel as though a kid that can make that type of decision, because their mind is altered many different ways. It's a sponge. They're still learning information. You
might have a lecture, nigga. Let's go.
Okay, all right. That's the end of my Professor Bars.
Wrap it up, nigga. Shit, nigga. God damn. All right, Beauty by K-Styles.
Yeah.
Let me get your final thought. This nigga was about to go.
Final thought. I missed out on a lot of thoughts throughout the joint, so.
No, you did.
Yeah, so let's just get that shit out the way.
All these points out right now.
Final thoughts. I thought everything was so great today. I loved everybody's perspective. I respect everybody's perspective, whether I agree to disagree. And yeah, that's it. And follow me on all platforms at Beauty by K-Styles with the Z at the end.
Oh, all right. Becky, your final thought?
Yeah, kind of like what she said. I respect everybody's thoughts and everything like that, but I would like to thank Focus for allowing me to be out here. Yeah.
Clap for DJ Focus. I love it. I need it. I need people to want me. I need attention.
That's narcissistic, bro. Like, that was crazy.
This is my first podcast, but I would have to say it was very interesting. It was very, very cool, just to see.
This is a different podcast. We're not going to get up here and be like, Oh, your new album.
Yeah,
We're gonna ask you some deep shit.
Right,
What do you
right.
think about gender affirming surgeries for
that
kids?
was a wild topic.
God
bro.
damn,
That was a wild topic.
And they didn't want to get on that topic, but I made them.
Yeah, but follow me on Becky.Narvaez on Instagram, and you can follow me on Facebook at Becky Narv.
You say you had a girl, nigga. Hey, nigga, this kind of psycho.
Yeah, I'm out on. I have a song out, two singles, September and Broken Me out on all digital platforms. So go check that out. And then my upcoming
so fast,
yeah. Okay.
Oh my God! Wait till you hear Vacation, bro. Wait till you hear Vacation. Oh my God!
You made me wanna repeat September.
Desperately, the trees are changing leaves as 6 weeks flies away from me. September repeat.
She said,
There you go. You got the real thing.
September repeat. Hold up. Here go my new song. It's called Nights Like This, nigga. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall.
Come on, focus.
5 heartbeats. Hold up. All right. That was good. I love it.
Oversized, go check that out. That's also on all social media platforms too. So go check that out. All right, I'm out.
If you over 32, you gonna like that joke I just made, nigga. Let me stop. All right. All right. Listen, I'm gonna give my final thought next. This is my final thought. 4, 5, 6 trips ahead, craft lean could gamble. This hood life will leave a brother's dreams dismantled. Was born in the blues, I seen the scandals. In the middle of the darkness, I seen the candle. Shot blast, seen you scramble. I got cash, shot glass full. I want the meanest vandals. And every day a dream get canceled. All because my city full of more drugs and fiends.
Hey yo, where Carlos Miller at? Where Carlos Miller and Chico Bean at?
All right, look, Nuha, go ahead.
My final thoughts.
Go ahead, hit us with some bars.
Listen, right. My final thoughts, first and foremost, is DJ Focus, Focus Studios, Focus Podcast.
Focus O's, nigga, I got cereals coming out. Focus O's.
The barber over here down in Easton that'll get you right. You know what I mean? Definitely will put you up on the stage, put you on a podcast. Shout out to Focus, y'all. You know what I mean? Let's give a round of applause for Focus one time. You feel me?
Yeah. Every time you say my name, you have to remind yourself what you need to do every day in life to succeed.
That's not the truth.
Like,
but
yo,
anyways,
focus.
though.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to everybody on the podcast, in the scene and behind the scenes. I appreciate all y'all. The energy is love in here. You know what I mean? Definitely so. And
I got my bars to the end. Go.
Oh shit. Why you did that? Why you did that?
This is a podcast. Thank you, Lola. Thank you, Miss K, Becky, Bo, Johnny, Professor, Focus, of course.
I rap better than you.
My man over here.
Lit.
This was a good learning experience. You know what I mean? I learned a lot today. Just stay focused.
Oh.
Yo,
like
don't keep gassing this man up, bro. We're not gonna do that.
Johnny, you got final thoughts
You
for
seen
us?
his face just now when you said that?
And Legacy Music on all platforms. The catch up coming August 15th. Look into that. Johnny Blaze. I'm out.
Okay. My final thought is truth should be the #1 determinant of how you live your life. Don't run around lying to yourself and lying to people and lying to society because society told you to do so. If you fundamentally disagree with some shit, then disagree with it, period. Okay? If you don't believe in gender affirming surgeries or the fact that men respect women more than men, black fathers are stereotyped, then you, whatever you want to say, then you say it and you believe it. And that is the purpose of the DJ Focus podcast.
Heard that.
DJ Focus. delivering jewels for our cause and ultimate salvation. That's what this
That
is
was some
about.
new hot shit
So I
right
can get a
there.
snap for that.
That was some run that one back. That
Yeah,
was
that's
crazy.
fire.
For our cause, hey, snap, damn it. Delivering Jews for our cause and ultimate salvation. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. My whole legacy is about bringing salvation to the human race. You understand what I'm saying? Black people in particular, because that's my people. You gotta start at home before you
give it to the world.
Before you give it to the world. You gotta make sure yourself is right before you give it to the world. So with that being said, we are out of here. I need 8 bars. 8 bars from LB Bread. 8 bars.
Then he said 8. I said, shit. I said I lie cause the truth hurts. I cry cause the truth hurts. Niggas put in work on the block cause the truth hurts. In and out of jail they have cause the truth hurts. The only way to live is to sell cause the truth hurts.
Woo! I like it. Go ahead.
I said
8 bars.
I got my niggas screaming go Bo go. Like I just left third and I'm almost home. Said I wasn't in the ballpark of hustling poems. Now I'm flipping on these words like I'm flipping a bird.
Hey.
Haters gonna hate, that shit evident. I got a Saint Michael flow, my shit is heaven sent. All these quote unquote demons getting slayed by my penmanship, and I ain't even with all that friendly shit.
Woo.
Niggas is suckers.
All right, that was 8. Johnny. 8 bars, Johnny.
Let's go, Johnny Blaze.
At 14, I was handing them out. I low handed Lindsay, so them handles is out. High headed with the quickness, how I man them out. For playing with the principles that I was about. So how can this be what I was made for? If I was born a star, I ain't getting what I came for. Shit don't make sense. Lord, tell me why you playing for? I always gave my all, but got nothing to show for. Like a star falling high, commit sins, created you know what I'm saying? Something like.
8.
Let's go.
Alright, go ahead. Give me your 8.
Lola,
you had me into a
8.
6.5.
They say Lola real mellow. Shout out to my bro, Rello.
Fire.
Okay. You got bars, Kay?
Off the door, baby.
Alright, go ahead. Bars.
Oh man.
I said, yup. Bo.
What's up?
What's up? I said I'm nutty like the professor when
Word.
ready to give his lecture. Graduate, I won't let you until you have reached perfection. Cause I don't give extra credit. No one's considered special. Not liking the way I teach, I suggest you adjust your schedule. My class is too advanced. You don't qualify for this level. The problems you try to solve are the problems I use to test you. So why would I even let you go stepping into this classroom knowing your chance of passing?
Hey yo, this nigga cheating. That's too many bars, son. That's too many bars. This nigga cheating, son. This nigga cheating.
Cut me off
cheating.
at 6 bars. Who does that, bro?
Alright, we out.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. We out.
Thank y'all.